attraction towards new experiences is powerful. Alienware gear isn't made to resist that pull. It's made to accelerate it, to transport you to new places where you can embrace difference and leave familiar behind, bringing you ever closer to the ultimate experience. See you on the other side.
Welcome everyone to the thrilling world of competitive gaming. Dell Alienware and Intel proudly present to you Gaming Saturdays. This is a new event where we have up and coming players of different games just show up and showing and showcasing their skill essentially in front of everyone. I'm CCV, joined alongside Aggressive. Today we will be taking you through FIFA 23. It's a game everyone knows, that is for certain. It's a game many people have cherished all throughout the years. And today, Aggie, we will be having a tournament in person. Dell exclusive store in Bangalore for this. So I am extremely excited to see all the people who have showed up to the event and seeing how the games progress essentially.
Yeah, that's for certain. Then again, from what I've seen recently over the last couple of months, FIFA has made a resurgence everywhere. It was already a very popular game, something that we play on a regular
Absolutely.
basis whenever we go to a friend's house or we have a LAN party. Everyone loves to play FIFA. It's a family thing most of the time. And now FIFA's been making such a massive surge when it comes down to the esports scene. And players are just popping out of everywhere. Here on Gaming Saturdays, we're hoping to give players like this an on venue experience where they can now face off against each other in a LAN environment and show exactly what they're capable of. And down the line, here at the TEC, you know that we're giving tournaments for pretty much every game humanly possible. And FIFA is hot on our radar.
Yeah, Gaming Saturdays offer to you FIFA 23. Later, we have some Counter Strike Global Offensive as well. So, again, it's for certain the fact that, there are many, many games. And of course, it's the perfect blend that Dell Alienware and Intel have for all the people watching and, of course, all the people playing. Because, like you said, Aggie, it is that LAN environment. It's being especially for FIFA. And then also you have the aspect of, it's still a little bit casual because there is a lot of fun involved. And of course, you are not in a highly, highly competitive esports environment. There is also going to be a lot of enjoyment, especially for a lot of the amateur players out there who are just looking to get, a taste of competitive gaming. They can also enjoy it. So again, people of all skills, people of, all calibers. You don't have to be the best FIFA player in the country. Even if you enjoy it as a regular casual game and you think you're good at it, you can make sure to check out our socials, the Esports Club, on Twitter or on Instagram whenever these events are happening live in your city. Again, these are going to be happening all throughout the country. You can make sure to register, turn up, and who knows, get yourselves hands on our prizes as well. But today, our matches for the time being have been decided. We've got 4 interesting matches coming up. I need to see the ultimate teams these guys have built. Maybe I think they'll be playing with pre-existing teams. So I don't know
Yeah.
if they'll be going down the national route where they pick like Argentina or Brazil, or they'll be picking like the clubs and all. If they want to pick the clubs,
Highest
then
chance is
as
the
well.
clubs.
Yeah, I want to see which
You know
clubs
how
they go
popular
for.
PSG is.
I
Everyone
mean,
just
that
goes
is
for
true.
PSG
Every
these
single
days.
time
It's
in
the most
FIFA.
balanced team in FIFA. Come on. We
Mhm.
all know that to be
That is
the
true.
case. In FIFA 2023, I from the last couple of tournaments that I've seen at least and the lands that I have attended, almost 90% of people have picked PSG.
Yeah, that is true. Now,
Close to
however, I
that.
mean, again, with Messi leaving for, I believe it's going to be Miami. The selection has been confirmed out of PSG. As soon as that is updated in FIFA as well, we got to see if PSG will be as
Yep.
strong or not, or like what the changes happen. But yeah, of course, that's big news in the football world, as is always the case. The entire I wouldn't say controversy, more like the debate that was happening. Is Messi going to go towards the Middle Eastern teams? Or is, I mean, he opted for Miami. So again, that's also very, very interesting. But yeah, for FIFA, for the time being, it's still going to be that same PSG roster. Messi is going to be there alongside everyone we know, alongside, yeah, pretty much that same lineup and the same formation. We're going to be expecting the long through balls, the long passes towards Mbappe, making runs. I think things along the lines of that are going to happen yet again in these matches as well.
What I really want to see coming out from a couple of these players is a little bit more showboating. Of course, it is a LAN experience. Of course, there are prizes for you to win out. But the
Yep.
one thing that I miss about FIFA is when people start showboating. FIFA 2023 has the trick system that very few people are utilizing, especially on this tournament level. But when you're very confident in
Mhm.
your own gameplay, take it from me, when I've seen one of the biggest lands here in my country, the finals was incredible just because of one thing. One player started showboating and got pretty much the best goal in the entire series. And at that point, I was like, I want to see this happen a lot more often because that's what gets the audience excited. When a player of
Right.
such a high caliber, or when he is so confident in his own skill level that he starts pulling off tricks and then gets goals out of it, that's when you know that a match of FIFA is truly starting to shape up. FIFA, at the end of the day, is still a sport that we play regularly in real life, and we know how amazing it is to watch these tricks happen, how difficult it can be to pull off, and then get a shot out of it so that you can bamboozle your opponents. You're on towards the stage, though. I really want to see what these players are going to be capable of. Then again, we don't really know who's going to be coming as well. This is a walk-in event, so there
Yeah.
could be some seasoned professionals, and there could be amateurs that are trying to make their mark here on the scene.
Yeah, that's the one thing. Every single match is going to be a flip of the coin, right? Both of us, alongside everyone watching, for all of us, we are going here with uncertain expectations. We do not know essentially what to expect from anyone, whom to expect it from, when can we see a huge change in strategies, or, what the method of play is going to be. I feel like for a lot of the players, they will be using the regular FIFA strategies they may play, they may use whenever they play online, like, the direct passing, the one to ones, and then making a run, something like that. But yeah, if anyone pulls something extraordinary or like even unconventional for that matter, I think their opponents are going to get a big setback, and that can also really determine the pacing of the match. Because again, FIFA is a very, very fast paced esport, or a game in general. That's the thing about it. It doesn't give you a lot of time to, calibrate, think back, and, refine your mistakes in the middle of the game. There are some chances, there are some traps that you can lay for your opposition. There are some changes you can make to your defense, to your midfield. Of course, substitutions are one of the biggest factors. However, it's still not, it's still a little bit rigid. And once you are in the game, you are dead set focused. You cannot think about anything else. You've got to make sure under no circumstances that you lose out, especially in this event, because every single match is going to be a best of one. So without any further ado, let us start off. It is going to be Nehal versus Ashish, and yet again we have seen the PSG is out. Messi's got the ball, Nehal dribbling away, attempting a shot, and it's going to be a goal. 2 minutes,
That
2.5 minutes
was
in, and
really quick.
already Nehal's got in.
My God, Nihal. He's gonna be really fast with it. On the defensive here, Ashish, he doesn't really want to go in as hard as he should have. Passes are good, moving forward, but this play is gonna be a costly one because now that Nihal has the ball, Messi on the goal, positions are good. Maybe a pass forward, but the defense is even stronger. He doesn't even care. He's going for the dribble on the side, pass on the back, shot, but the defense is way better. And now Ashish, he has an angle that he can go forward.
He could have, but yet again, Nehal changes things. He's back on the attack. It's now on to Messi. Ball roll, and again, corner score, far post, 2-0. I feel like we may see this match going in a specific direction, I'll be honest, Agi. With 8 minutes
Possibly.
in, and 2 goals to Nihal's name. Ooh boy, Sounders FC. I don't know if they'll be able to handle the likes of Paris Saint Germain.
It's gonna be a tough one, especially when this is how fast things are going down. Feels as though Nihal, he just knows how to work his way around the entire field, going for the passes, the way he's able to punish everything that Shashish is going for. It shows a level of confidence. And Ashish, I think he's trying to settle himself in. Don't forget, when you're on that LAN environment, the nerves start to get to you. The player that you're playing against is right next to you as well. So it's going to be tough.
Yeah.
Ashish, he's trying his hardest, but Nehal just has that step in confidence that's really causing issues.
Not completely certain as to Ashish's plan here as well. I mean, first of all, yeah, he has opted for Sounders FC, which turns out is an American organization. And again, in the US, football isn't the most played sport. So I guess the team
Football
level
is a
as well
very played
definitely
sport.
is not.
Soccer is a
It, Oh, it's called football. It should be called football everywhere. But still, my point being that I don't know if
Just
Sounders
look at
FC
this
will be able
guy.
to
What is
handle.
he doing?
Exactly. I don't think his squad will be able to handle the likes of PSG. And also, not to mention, Nehal just looks a lot more confident. I mean, having a look at the possession rate, surely it must be like 80% in the possession of like PSG. Nehal is just ensuring that he may be able to score this corner as well. Let's see. Messi goes for it. Long ball, blocked away. Okay. Now, possession with Sounders. And Ashish has a chance to go for a counter attack.
Positionally, I don't really like the odds of this.
And loses.
Block is going to be good, but straight up to the position of Nehal. He's in a tough spot
Oh
to
my
get a corner
god.
goal. This guy's just been doing everything. How many goals has he gotten from this one singular position? It's absolute insanity.
Yep.
And look at
Yep.
how
At
aggressive Nehal
this.
is playing as well. He's not really giving a lot of space away. The defense is strong. He's playing it down to perfection.
Yeah, I'm not sure if Ashish is like just under the nerves right now of being in this environment, or if it's something else. Because yeah, he's not
What?
looking the most confident. Look at Nehal. Oh, he
No
dribbles past the
way!
keeper. No, he misses, but it doesn't affect him.
Dude,
It's still with
he's
Neymar.
just...
Where are the defenders? What are the defenders? Okay, yeah, Nehal is just completely driving the pressure. Yeah, Nehal has just completely put the pressure entirely on Ashish, and it doesn't look like he'll be able to escape out of it.
The level of pressure that Nehal is just putting on, she's just insane. Now we just gotta wait it down through. She finally has an opportunity to maybe work something off. The loft is good, but the defense is way stronger. Looking at the positions and the way that Nehal's playing, defenders are just always ready for any form of passes. But Ashish's players not anywhere close. Neymar once again trying to work his magic moving forward. The passes are good to just try and bamboozle the opposition. Good shot from the
Oh.
side, and again, corner goal coming in 4-0 as Nehal. He's making
Oh,
sure
wait,
that
what? He
he's
just.
on our radars here.
Again,
What
Ashish
happened?
just. After his center gave the possession away. He didn't push the ball back and then try to work something, just gave the possession directly. And again, okay, good tackle this time from Region. Finally, at least clears the ball, even if the ball's still with PSG. But yeah, Messi's back at it, in towards the D. He attempts a shot. He's
Good
blocked.
defense.
So again, good defense. It's going to be a corner. But yeah, a little bit of perseverance showing from the side of Sounders FC. I still, yeah, 4-0 is just too extreme of a lead. I would like to know what Ashish's plan is from here. Nehal attempts again a beautiful shot in towards the goal is blocked. Corner has been cleared away, but PSG is once again looking for their strike. And oh, is this going to be just
Long
corners
shots.
entirely? It's a corners
Yeah.
compilation.
The amount of long shots that they're going for is insane. Ooh, that's gotta hurt. Big catch for them. Where's the goalkeeper? They're going to be playing it a little bit slow, but Ashish, how slow can you play here in situations like this? You're 4 goals down. You need to make something happen. The magic can't even be worked, and Nehal's already in position. So far forward and ahead. Positions are good. The pass is even better. Offside on the side. A trick to boot. And maybe a shot and a half could just be the case. He's trying to dribble it around, trying to maybe go in for a couple of shoots here. He's not even going for anything. What is happening in the front lines?
Oh, he dribbles it in.
No, no, dude, no. You don't do it. You don't do the man like that. The defenders need to
Yeah.
come in. They just all sit still.
I am not sure what happened there, but yeah, Ashish, the nerves have definitely gotten to him. It's half time. He'll have a little bit to, think
Yeah,
to
it's not.
himself, a little bit of free time to think to himself, like half a minute or so, to essentially try and get back in the game. But now, after a first half like this, 75% possession. Five
Ew,
for
that's gonna
Nehal.
hurt.
Ooh, 75% possession is just a tad too much. And yet again, possessions back with PSG. And yeah, I feel like it's going to be a repeat of the same story as we've seen.
It'd be the case, but from what I can see, Nihal, he's trying to go in for the one-man army play. A couple of tricks from the side. I'm pretty sure Nihal heard my voice
Just
when it came
tackle.
down to that.
Yes. Oh my god.
Ah, that's gonna. It's not gonna connect, and Nihal's just running circles here. One more from the side, and Nehal already has the positioning, has the timing for it. The passes are better. Can't find the opening for the shot though. He just creates it, and he's still
Oh
going for it. The
my
goalkeeper's not
god.
anymore there, and he's dribbling it in. No way, he
Oh.
still gets it in regardless. Nehal.
This is brutal
He's
to
going
watch.
above and beyond to showcase his skills at FIFA.
Yeah. Again, Ashish really shouldn't be heartened. I get it. It is painful to lose. Your opponent is just far, far better, and there's not much you can do about it. I'm sure, again, in a regular setting, Ashish would have played better. Again, I'm still debilitating why he opted for Sounders FC. Uh, I don't know.
Maybe
Maybe
he
he
likes the
personally
club.
likes the team.
Yeah.
Fair enough. If he watches American football and he likes Sounders FC, go for it. But yeah, a lot of people would have gone, the Premier League route or even like La Liga or something. Regardless of that, still, even if you have Sounders, doesn't matter. This is just a case of Nehal being a little too strong for Ashish. And yeah, just one of those early matches right in the quarterfinals that happen in almost every single esport out there.
Yeah. It's a tough one, especially when it's open. Anyone can be playing. Anything could be happening. A couple of good shots could be all that they need, but for Nehal, he's just having a little bit of fun, honestly, at the end of the day. Messi once again tries to
Oh,
go in
those
for the shot, and
shots.
he's trying to go for as many long shots as possible. This could just be an issue. Messi trying to go in for the catch, doesn't really find much
Passing.
there. Ashish is trying to be an absolute nuisance. Does find a little
Okay.
bit forward, but an accidental pass, yeah, that's going to cost him possession.
Yeah. Fortunate for him. He's just not able to completely, get into the game. When his striker had the ball. Oh, all right. So, turns out it wasn't actually Ashish whose match it is. I think Ashish will be playing later. This is actually Rahul who's playing against Nehal. But I think the focus of this match, Aggie, is more on towards Nehal right now and the performance he's having. So,
Yep.
unfortunate for Rahul as well that, yeah, he'll not be able to progress much in this game because, again, yeah, 6-0 is the scoreline.
Well, that's a tough one for you to get into here. Nehal already left his mark, and pretty sure everyone in the back who's just waiting for their turn to play the match probably shaking in their boots,
Oh,
especially
yeah.
after something like this. And Rahul, he has a chance to maybe go in for a goal here.
Oh,
Opportunities are presenting itself. Maybe a good
oh,
catch, but the defense is just even stronger with it. Headbutts forward, but not gonna work out. It's wide from the
yeah.
net. It's PSG, they're just leading the chart 6-0.
Yeah, Rahul
It's
can try
absolute insane.
for, a substitution.
Yeah.
Long shots, I don't think. I think Messi or, Neymar are fine with that. I'm not sure if Rahul will be able to score from this. Again, it was a nice try, but yeah, at this point, you can just, try anything, see what sticks to the wall. He's attempting for it. I can't even blame him. If I'm down 0-6, I'm going to try the wackiest of methods. Hopefully, one of them can lead to a goal for me, but it's good. At least he has possession. He's dribbling away. His passing is a lot more accurate. This is good from Rahul. I just fear it's a little too late in the game with only 11 minutes. Okay, he's past the defense. No, why would you? Why would he give it to the keeper? He could have passed it left, through ball, attempted the far post. Ah, right. He has the possession again. A chance for Sounders FC to score.
Oh,
Yes.
he got through. He's a chance. The pass is
No.
good.
No. It's offside.
The
It's
pass
offside.
was so good. But still, yeah, that's an offside, right? This is
Right.
gonna be a
So
tough one for Rahul.
yeah, we're only 5 minutes remaining. There's going to be a little bit of added extra time. I don't think the ref is going to be very, very considerate with it. I think the referee also knows it's a done deal. It's 6-0. He'll give maximum of 2 minutes of extra time, and then we can see this game wrapping up. I think Nehal as well. Yeah, he's taken back the possession. He's just dribbling away. Not a major intention to attack just yet. He just wants it to get over. Beautiful cross
Oh,
and oh,
that was a good catch. The defense was strong there.
yep. That was a nice try, but again, good. That was blocked by the side of Sounders FC. Neymar at it again. Mbappe is
No.
on the penalty
Oh, this is
spot.
bad.
Dribbling. Oh, he's just gonna dribble, isn't he? That's it. Okay. Good tackle. Good tackle. Yeah, as I expected, 2 minutes of extra time. This will be wrapping up fairly quickly.
Yep. Rahul's trying to maybe go in for the one-man hero play. The pass can't even
Come
go
on,
through
come
because that's
on.
going to be an offside. He needs to
Extra
go in
time
for the shot by
score.
himself.
Oh.
That is
Ah,
where it
that's
all
it.
ends. Good try, though. Good try from Rahul.
Yeah, really good try from Rahul, but again, the star of this entire match has to be Nehal. Again, PSG just way too good. On top of that, you sprinkle some of the skill moves Nehal was going for, the ball rolls, the 180s, everything
Around
working
the
for him. He
world.
dribbled, he balled past the keeper. Past the keeper. That's just
Twice.
ultimate
Twice.
disrespect. Yep, yep. So
You
Nehal
know how
has
many
taken the
disrespect left would have been if he set the keeper out to go in for the goal? I have seen that. I have seen that.
Could happen. I have done that against the easiest AI in like FIFA 15. I remember that was one of the things I wanted to do as like a child. But anyways, I believe our next match is going to be Dhanush versus Shamwell. Both of them, after seeing Nehal's performance, I definitely want to see what they'll bring out and also which clubs they'll go for. This is just one thing that has irked me, Aggie. It's the fact that again, Sounders Sounders FC. Yeah, I hadn't heard of them before this. Again, they are an American club. Maybe they're really good, but not competing with the likes of PSG. I'm sorry for that. You need Man City, you need Liverpool if you're talking about English teams, if you're talking about, Spanish teams as well. You've got Bayern and all that, all the European squads. But at this point, yeah, I don't think Sounders FC will be able to necessarily make that bigger mark. But regardless of that, yeah, our first result is in. Nehal beats Rahul 6-0. Next up, we've got Dhanush and Shamwell, followed by Ashish playing against Shakti. And a fourth match is going to be Bharat and Sanjay.
Let's see exactly what Dhanush and Shamwell have in store for us because at the end of the
Yeah.
day, it just comes down to whichever player can leave their mark. From the first one, we did see pretty much a one-sided affair, but not every match is going to be like this. Come on, CC. Like there has to be one outlier that can go up against the Goliaths of the first division. We've seen this over and over
True.
again. When it comes down to the first initial couple of rounds, for us, it's what the round of 16 at this point, yeah, so the round of 8. It's
Yeah,
pretty
yeah, yeah.
much a setup where the teams are like, okay, one player is going to be better, pretty much than everyone else, and then there's that one underdog that is slowly climbing their way up. Maybe from Dhanush and Shamvale, one of them want to take down the opposition, but we won't really know until we get to see that one through. But for Nehal, pat yourself on the back, man, because he deserved that.
Oh, 100% he did. Nehal is going to be super confident heading into the next set of matches. Whoever will face off against him, be it the quarterfinals or the semis, how many ever players, we'll be watching. But regardless of that, yeah, he can take a break. He can just, study his opposition right now. He can just make sure that okay, he can watch every other match practically because he's gone through. He's done with his own game. He can look at every one of his potential future opponents, study them, see if there's any one thing they necessarily like. Because with Nehal, the main thing was his crosses are excellent, right? We just saw with PSG. If he can have that long ball cross directly and potentially score as a header, it's going to be really well. The reason I don't want to talk too much about his dribbling and all that is because against a better opponent, I feel like they can counter the ball rolls, they can counter the direct dribbling, and he won't have much
Stronger track
success.
record.
But exactly, but as is the case in like proper FIFA esports as well, the long balls and the through balls are where it's at. Where if someone like Mbappe can make a run for it, someone who's quick, who's agile, and whose shooting is off the charts, they can definitely have a lot of goal scoring opportunities.
There's a good chance for it. And the way that Nihal did a lot of his setups as well for Messi and for Neymar, the way he played it was just completely perfect. And we're going to be jumping on down over to this next game really soon. And it seems as though there's a lot of different teams coming up for this one. This will be interesting here, CCP. No PSG.
All right. No PSG. Oh, okay. Huh. That's a lot of confidence. Uh, if PSG, then I mean, yeah, my brain just directly goes to the Premier League teams because I watch a lot of Premier League. But no, it we are back in, and again, yeah, there are not going to be any major mainstream teams opted by Dhanush or Shamwell. So again, we've got to see
For the
how they
Spanish
make
side.
up with not the strongest of sides. Maybe they're relying a lot more on their own personal skill to get them through this matchup.
Passes are good at least from the side of Dhanush. He's just playing for the long haul. He wants to feel out his opposition before he wants to go in for anything too ambitious. Passes are strong, maybe a little bit too lofty. Lofty passes are something that I don't personally
Oh,
prefer, and he's still going in for the chance. He still has a chance. And the goal comes in. Dhanush, he finds the opening on the defense. He comes out strong with the first initial goal. Dhanush, he's gonna be excited for that one. For Shamwell,
yep.
probably thinking he's
Yet again, this was a brute force attack right there from Villarreal. And again, Sporting CP. I'm not sure where they're from. Villarreal, I'm pretty sure, is a Spanish roster. So that's going to be that. But again, these are not mainstream teams, but I still believe they have got good chances. And Dhanush is making the best of it. He wanted to go for the cross. That could have been a foul. Ref opts
it's a
not to go for
Portuguese
it.
one.
And Sporting CP right here. They've got the ball this time. Dhanush as well is on the counter attack, but no, it's been blocked by the side of Villa, and they'll be back to what they were doing earlier, just getting and forcing through that midfield early on.
Pretty much a free throw coming in for the side of Sporting CP. See how they push their way forward. Dhanush, he's got to be careful about this. Shamwell is so aggressive when
Oh,
it comes down to his tackle strategies.
oh,
It's going to be a tough one as Dhanush, a little bit over ambitious when
like
it came down to the pass, or possibly a misplay.
he could have like accidentally pressed the shoot button instead of the cross button. But then on the opposite sides of the keep, I'm not sure. He maybe just pressed the wrong button. This is a brilliant
What?
tackle high up the pitch. Dhanush has got the ball. No, again with the passing. This is where he accidentally fumbled before, and it happens yet again. This can cost him. The counter attack from Shamwell was real, and this is a lot more active matchup. The
Ooh, these
slight
tackles are
tackles
so
from
good.
Shamwell, they are dangerous and they are working. Baena, he's got the ball again, and look at that run towards the midfield. Not sure about the chip pass, but okay, you do you.
Yeah, that's
Accidental
something.
slide tackle. Why you chip? You can just directly ground pass in the center in the D. You yeah.
Yeah, I'm just confused about these chip passes. Remember what I said about I don't like floaty passes this much? This is one of the reasons why I kind of miss a lot of opportunities. But maybe
And
the
they're
chip
just so
passes look
slow.
a little better.
They're very slow. That's the thing. Your opponent knows where you're gonna go for. But this time, Shamwell just again wanted to pull off a Nehal, wanted to dribble past the keeper. Accidentally the ball goes out of bounds, and a goal kick it is for Sporting CP. So again, a very very close matchup. And both the teams, they're playing high press. The pressure is really on. The slide tackles are in. And one has to question, whether this is a long lasting strategy towards the 70-75 minute mark. Is your team still going to be this agile, this much running around the pitch? It's likely not if you constantly slide tackle.
Yeah, a tough one to be in. For Shamwell, again, he has the control, and these chip passes still are not something that I personally like coming out from Shamwell, but it seems to be working for him to a certain degree at least. Tackle
Yeah.
misses,
Oh,
and the
that's
defense is
good.
still going to be present. Two defenders already in position to try and block off the striker. Pretty good on that side, but and these chip passes, man.
Yeah, both of
It's a
these
tough one.
players just have an obsession with like the X button because they're constantly slide tackling and they're going for the chip passes. Both of those happen with the same button as well. So I don't know why necessarily they're going for that, but it seems to have a moderate success rate. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. In this case, it does. And in this case, yet again, with the volley, Villarreal keep the possession for their side. However, as soon as I say that, again, another really good defense showcase towards the midfield. Again, in the center of the pitch are where most of the battles have happened. And as soon as one of them gets to the other's
I
primary,
what?
the attack fails.
I'm confused of what just happened there, but confusion is part of the process, I'm guessing, because SCP, they have a chance of pushing it up forward, but the defense is just already present all over. And once more, it's going to be Shamwell opting for the dribble forward instead of a pass. Has an opening to play with, an offside, so he's going to be playing down his cards properly. Positions are good, but
And
for
need for
SCP,
the
he's
chips.
going to be able to control.
Yeah, again, the chip pass completely lost the possession for Shamwell, and there's an attack from Sporting CP. Thankfully, it's blocked by Villa's keeper Reina. But again, had that not been the case, we might as well have seen a brilliant counter attack. And this is where these chip passes are very dangerous. See, this is a good, just regular standard A pass, A button pass, nothing
And with
special,
the chip
no through ball,
pass.
nothing along the lines of that. Yeah, no chip pass. These work brilliantly as well. But okay, halftime is nearing us. The 1 minute of extra added time is now going to be over as well. Unless Shamwell can go for some final late goals.
Yeah.
No, he goes out of bounds again.
He lost control of the
Fortunate.
sprint.
Yep.
Yeah, that happens to the best of us. It's a You'd be surprised of how often that can happen from time to time. Halftime comes in, 1-0, and
Hmm.
well, real. They're leading the charge, but I don't know, man. Could be in the opposite
Yeah,
ends if you're not careful.
Yeah, it's just a very volatile match at this point because with the way both of these players are playing, at any moment anyone can score. Look at this run right here from Pino, right? Again, really good attempts a shot, misses, attempts another. This was just unfortunate. And yeah, it's going to be yet another goal kick for the side of Villarreal. So again, Dhanush can, make sure that he keeps possession of that side. But once
Okay,
more,
that is
with the way these with the way these players are playing, they're just going for the long ball. They are aggressive. They don't want to be any bit, direct passing or slow build up. That's just not in their playbook.
I was just going in for slight tackles as well on the side, but that's completely fine and dandy. Opening for the shot! Doesn't
Ooh!
opt to go for it!
Oh,
That'd be a yellow card, right? Was that a warning? Yeah, that's just a warning. I honestly thought that could have been a yellow card for a second, or even a red one. The injury came through, but really fine and dandy on that regard. Dhanush again with the chip passes, but it's completely okay because that chip really worked out in their favor. SCP
did the
looking to
slide
get a
tackle
little
again.
bit forward. The slide tackle's going to work out. One more opportunity for Shamwell to maybe go in for something big, but I think he's playing for the long haul. He's not giving a lot of opportunities to Dhanush to even go in for a play, but that's going to be a big one. Dhanush, he can't go in for the pass just yet, and he needs to
Ooh.
shoot. He opted for a pass that was an offside.
Yep. It was blocked, and again, counter-attack this time from Dhanush. He can do something. Oh, no,
Offside.
it's going to be... Yep, it's going to be called that. And as we see, once again, side of Sporting CP right now, it's going to be offside for them. Villa have stolen the ball yet again, and they're not going to be stopping anytime soon. Villa just need to ensure they can extend their lead, because that definitely will be giving a huge sigh of relief to the side of Shamwell, right? If you can have a 2-0 lead, he wants to opt for it, but it won't be happening. Again, we're just seeing a lot of back and forth between these rosters and between both players.
Very smart the way that they're doing it too. Missions are good. A little bit of an over-ambitious tackle, but it works out in their favor, the Dhanush. Still a lot of sprint trying to get that ball forward. He already lost possession. An opening goal could just be the case here. Has the timing, but doesn't opt to go for the chip shot there. I honestly thought he would just loft it.
Yeah, could have been that same thing again. No, this time again, Villa steal it. Villa make sure you've got to make a run for it. Sporting CP, they'll be back in possession. And yeah, the tides have turned, really. As we can see in the last 15 minutes, Sporting CP have had 60% of the possession. That is good for the side of Dhanush. That can give him some opportunity to score again, to try and equalize. It just isn't happening for the time being. He has a corner to his name. He can attempt something really well. It's just a matter of going to be able to or not. Will a header connect, or will we see a close pass and then some movement towards the goal?
Interesting of how they're going to play this one. A little bit of a change, but really didn't give much at the end of the day. Once more in the hands of Shamwell. Need to go in for a little bit more of a spicy play. Full on sprint from the side. A couple of chip passes back and forth to try and confuse his opposition. But for the way that he's playing this could be bad. And he's still going to be able to go in for it.
What a shot.
But it does get the block. Shamwell, he's trying his hardest for this, but he still has a corner to play around with. And this corner, it just spelled doom for Dhanush if he gets a goal.
Right, Dhanush has almost had it cleared. It's back into Shamwell's possession. But yeah, a lot of back and forths yet again. Sporting CP keep the ball to themselves. And yeah, both of these players, they're just looking to make a run for it with their attacker. And they can. Okay. Sorry, SGO just had way too low stamina. And he just couldn't get up after he was knocked down. So that's why, Sporting CP, they didn't have control of the ball. It was again back with Villa. However, Sporting CP are still in the game. 8 minutes before we go into extra time. Keep the ball in play. Don't go out of bounds. This is a chance for Dhanush. And it's a dirty foul.
Yellow.
That deserves the yellow card. Stops the play for a little bit. An opportunity for Sporting CP to score.
Only a pretty good shot if you can actually go for it here. Positions for them, but control that they have, it's still going to be better than most. Maybe going for a much more forward play. Dhanush, he has a good corner to play with, but still, the defense is just going to be way stronger. Look at them. Positioning from Shamwell's defenders, it's just way better.
Yeah, Dhanush has an option on the penalty spot. No! Of a shot. It was a really good try, but was this the final chance? Exactly. He attempts for a shot far off the goal. That should not be happening. You should be passing. It's on to Trincao. Sorry. No, again, Villarreal, they've kept possession. They're back in it. They themselves will be making a run. And yeah, 2 minutes of extra time. I don't know. Feels like it's done and dusted.
There's a chance, but it's adding a little bit more extra time onto the play here. 2 minutes left, and this could just go down over onto overtime.
Make a run for it. He needs to make a run for it. No, it's going to be called by the ref.
Ah,
Sporting CP had possession, but no, it is going to be Villarreal. It is going to be Shamwell with that early goal, securing the match for himself, 1-0.
that was really quick when you think about it too. That was instantaneous. The match just started 2 minutes in, and the guy just posted a goal, and that goal held for the entire match. Shamwell, I think that was his strategy. He just wanted to go
Yeah,
in for that first goal, make it a show early on, and then right after that, he just wanted to play it a lot more defensive. And that defensive play style really played out. You could see that Sporting CP, they just kind of fell short, and then it was just fell into that loop of, okay, what the hell am I gonna do here? He's playing this defensive, and you know how annoying it can be when your opponent starts to play defensive.
exactly.
It's one of the
Yeah.
worst things.
Yeah, that high pressure defense or even any other form of passive defense just ensures that you have a very difficult time breaking through that final line of defense, the center backs. In the first case as well, the one goal that we saw from Shamwell, right? That also was it bounced off the keeper, and only the second attacker was able to score off the rebound. It wasn't a very clean goal. It just happened to go his way. So had that not happened, we could have gone to extra time, could have gone to penalties, anything along the lines of that. Because both of these players, yeah, they were playing very volatile. They were just completely all over the pitch, running around. And yeah, stamina was a big issue. This is something a player like Nehal can exploit in the later stages of the tournament, right? If Nehal faces off against Shamwell, he can see that Shamwell goes completely all out aggressive, so he can bundle up as PSG, he can hurdle together and survive the first half. And in the second half, go like all out massive runs and like high stamina plays if he's confident enough. So, yeah, the longevity of this kind of play from Shamwell is going to be brought into question the next time we see him. But for the time being, yeah, the third matchup will be continuing very shortly.
I
I
do
believe,
believe that I was having some technical
okay,
difficulties on my end. So yeah.
yes,
Anyways, so the first initial two matches from what we have seen, it was an absolute thrill. Two drastically
yes.
different play styles. Nehal opting for a much more aggressive style where he just wants to break through and do whatever the hell he wants. Game number two, we saw a much more slow and methodical style. In game number three, we see something a lot more balanced. But before that, we're going to be heading on down over into a short little break. We'll be back with your real show, ladies and gentlemen. Don't go anywhere.
We did say it was going to be a very short break. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Dell Alienware and Intel presents Gaming Saturdays. Today, we have got FIFA 23 lined up for you. 2 matches have already taken place, and now we start off with the third match of the day. It is going to be Ashish up against Shakti. Very, very soon, we shall be seeing where both of these players, which teams they go for, of course. The first 2 matches, yeah, as you put it, Aggie, drastically different. The first one, Nehal just completely blowing away any and all competition. The second one, a lot more closer, but Shamwell just being able to slightly edge out that, matchup.
It's gonna be quite interesting because again, there's no PSG being picked up, and both of these teams, both of these players, sorry, have gone in for very different team pickups. I'm pretty sure you're going to be surprised as well when we jump on down over into the game.
Yeah, I'm expecting like a Premier League again. I just want to see a Premier League team, dude. I just want to see one guy win with Liverpool. Is that too hard to ask? That should not be
Someone actually
that
wanted
big.
to go for Liverpool, and then he swapped out right at the very end.
That's wrong choice, wrong choice. But no, still, is there a choice? Whichever team they opt for, let's see what they'll be picking up the squads as well. More so again, yeah, it's the player styles that we have to see. The two winners that we've had so far, yeah, they haven't been very similar in the way they go about a game of FIFA. Nehal is just that dribble master. He is looking like the champion's favorite, or like the audience's favorite, in the hopes of being a champion. Shamwell had some good opportunities, but still has to work on
Yep.
finalizing that attack. Whenever he got into, whenever he breached the final line of defense multiple times, he was unable to score. Only once did it work to his side. So that also has to be a huge point of contention. Other than that, the two players that we have coming up right now, Ashish and Shakti, let's see what they've got to offer as well. I'm not completely, I mean, again, as is the case with every single match, right, we do not know what to expect. Seems like the players are
Mhm.
ready. Very, very shortly we will be jumping into the matchup as well. So you have hyped it up, Aggie. I want to see which teams these guys have gone for. I The way things have gone, the way we have seen Sounders FC and all that, I don't think we'll be seeing a Premier League team, I'll be honest. I think it's going to be
They're
another
playing for their
off.
favorites. Come on.
Yeah, these
At least
guys
it's
are very.
variety, right? At the end of the day,
Yeah,
we
okay,
get some
fair enough. And
variety.
they're very dedicated indie football fans. That's a genre. I don't know. Their team, their favorite teams are like tier 2 Spanish teams, and I'm like, well, interesting. American teams don't really see a lot of that. But again, if they like the team, hey, there are people who like Royal Challengers Bangalore, believe it or not, even after God knows how many years of not winning, you know. So one can only
You
expect,
just
even if
personally
you like
attacked the
indie teams.
producer.
No,
You
no,
just
I am
personally
a
attacked
Royal
the
Challengers
producer, and
Bangalore
he's
fan
not.
as well. No, no, no. I support them since childhood. But again, besides the point, we are back in towards our third match of the day.
Gonna be a pretty interesting one at the end of the day. A throw coming in from the side of Shakti, looking to be a little bit proactive, but already we can see a couple of problems showing up from that.
Yeah, got the ball. He just wants to. Oh, sorry, that's Ashish right here, was attempting a shot, but again, it will be cleared by the side of Shakti. And again, that entire roster, they're just ensuring they can get through this again. Very, very attack heavy setup they've got. We are seeing a lot of the midfielders jump in towards as well, just like Kulesu right now. He intercepted the ball in the middle of the field, center of the field, and he's making a run for it himself. As a midfielder, he's going towards the D, not even passing. He just wants a solo opportunity. But again, the attack just sadly
Um,
fails. And yeah, I feel like this is a domestic squad that Ashish has opted for right here. I'm not exactly sure. But I think
yeah,
like this is an Asian team right now.
it, I was. Wait, what?
That's
Okay,
off.
that I did not know. Rising on that regard, with ADK Mohan Magan getting picked up, but hey, maybe some domestic love, right?
Yeah, okay, that makes a lot more sense. That to me makes a lot more sense. Because again, Indian players, which team will they have a much higher chance of supporting domestic teams than I don't know, Sounders FC. But again, okay, enough
Can
of
you
Sounders
just leave
FC
that
right
poor
now.
guy alone? My God.
No, no, no. Again, he tried his best, but no, Nehal was just a little too good of an opponent. Can't really blame Rahul right there. But right now, for the third matchup, this is resembling a lot more of that second matchup that we had, where interceptions are a lot more common. It's not necessarily the passing that's at fault here. It's more so the likes of the defenders, completely jockeying, holding the lines of defense, and just maintaining good defensive ethic. They're not overdoing. They're not slide tackling. They are being responsible,
What?
but still, Shakti breaks through,
Big
and it's
gap!
gonna be a goal. Oh,
There was a massive gap on the defense. What just happened there?
yeah.
Oh, that was a rough one, Ashish. I thought he would have tried to intercept the ball there, but no. Instead, he tried to chase it all the way from the front. It's a tough one. Just look at the gap. That's a big one. That shot was absolutely immaculate as well. That goal was incredible. Just look at it right from
Did it?
underneath the goalkeeper. That's a tough
Yeah.
spot to be in. Can you imagine?
Uh, yeah, I guess that was just a very powerful shot. So in the replay, it's seeming like it passed through the keeper's hands. I was just confused. But again,
No, no, no.
hey,
It
Gil
passed right between
Vicente.
his hands.
Oh, between. Okay, that's even more precise to pull
Yeah.
off. But regardless of that, seems like Gil Vicente here with the first goal again. Yeah, we have a domestic team. Gil Vicente. That's I've not heard this name before. I'm not. I sounds like again a South American
Sounds
team.
Spanish?
Yeah,
I don't
South
know.
American Spanish, something of that regard. But yeah, it's
I'll
it's
check.
still interesting to see what Shakti will manage to do with the roster. I mean, already a goal
It's a
has been there.
Portuguese club.
Pressure is being maintained. And yeah, I feel like both the teams have like respective competitive levels. Not It's not a teams that'll be at fault. It's really the player and their defender positioning, as was the mistake of Ashish beforehand with the defender overlap. This time, yeah, the defense was solid and the goalkeeper kept the ball to himself.
It's gonna be interesting to how far this is gonna go to. Sheesh. But in a pretty good position. And wait, eh? Is he playing defensive? Nah, Shakti, you're not doing this. Not like this. Is he?
uh he is being very defensive. Okay, let's see, towards the midfield is where we'll really seem to understand it. I think he is, yeah. He's not going for a huge slide tackle. He's not making a very aggressive run towards the opponent who has the ball. Wait, huh? Why did the player go off the pitch? Okay, still again, interception has happened. So he's back into it. Shakti has the possession. Gil Vincente, sorry. Completely botched that name. That's my fault. But yeah, Gil Vincente, they can still opt um, for a counter attack. But yeah, they're being highly passive. This is
Oh,
dangerous.
this
Again,
is
when
this
you're
is
playing
so
very
dangerous.
this can happen right there. The ball can be taken away. The ball can be stolen. And this is nice high pressure from Ashish right here. He's got good chance, but no. Unfortunate misplay. Passes the ball right in towards the keeping area. And he just can't move forward after that.
Yep. Gonna be a pretty tough spot to be in, straight in the hands of the keeper too. And the fact that Shakti's been able to get this much free real estate is what's really tricking me a little bit here. They have something to play with, but at the end of the day, they need to try and figure out how far that get away with here. The Shakti, the way that he's playing, he's not giving Ashish even a chance to try and get this ball even close to the inside box. This
Yep.
defensive playstyle is working out so well. Look at how much time he's wasting. Like, I understand that you want the win here, buddy, but this is one of those playstyles that, I'm sorry, personally, as a caster, And as a player for FIFA, I just absolutely despise. But it's pretty much one of those strategies that will work.
No, it does come with its fair share of danger. I'll give it to Shakti for that, because I don't despise being very defensive. It's just you need to have the skill to pull this off. You need to ensure that no matter how much pressure is being put on your roster, you guys do not break and you don't give an unnecessary pass or a bad pass. That is where so many people fumble, including myself. Even in like the online season games I play, in any of the FIFAs, right? This has been my thing. I'll have a 2-0 lead at like 60 minutes. I'm like, okay, only 30 more minutes to go. I can definitely defend a 2-goal lead. I play very, very defensive, and bam, I just completely, my ball gets intercepted from a pass I was making. The opponent makes a run for it, gets through my center backs, and scores. Something along those lines can happen here as well. You just have to be careful. Mohun Bagan, they had that opportunity, but even now, Ashish cannot manage to, completely get a scoring opportunity for himself.
Shakti, he's going in for those kind of plays. At the end of the day, it's just getting even more harder for Ashish to even get a proper hold of this ball. He needs to try and maybe find a little bit more space to play around with. Doesn't really get much, because looking at the members of Yale, they have it fully under control. Defense line is not something that you can break through that easily. There needs to be more players across the line, and sheesh,
Why? See, this
it's just
is the
doing
kind of
whatever.
defense. Yeah, I'm not sure what that pass was from Shakti right there. That was almost intercepted by the players of Mohun Bagan, that attacker right there. So he's got to be careful. Ashish this time on the attack right now. He's gonna pass. And okay, Singh has got the ball. He wanted to go for a cross. It's gonna go out of bounds after bouncing off the defender. There's still some opportunities for A and B, but
No.
wait, did he just pass directly to the what? Wait, what?
What?
He
Confused with the
passed
Buga moment?
directly to the opposition. The opposition then kicked it out of bounds. Huh?
I'm even more confused of what's gonna happen here at this point. It's a good opportunity
Not
for
a
a shot
chance.
through the
No.
goal. Nope, not gonna happen. What?
Yeah, this
I thought
is.
he would just let
I'm
that
not.
go through.
I'm
I'm
not
just
sure.
speechless as a caster. I'm trying to figure out exactly what's happening.
For a 1-0 game, I'd expect it to be a lot more of like high press and like crosses and all of that. Not, well, whatever's happening right here. I mean, again, look at the positioning of the Gil Vicente players. 4 of them on the line. There's no one backing the attackers who are towards, the D and all. This is, yeah, this is very, very weird. The positioning that they have and all. But okay, Mohun Bagan, again, they have got the ball. They're just ensuring to get through the midfield and just making sure that happens. Good passing, good passing.
Oh,
It's on towards the wings. He attempts a shot, but no, it's a little too weak. The timed shot was not in its best form. So again, Gil Vicente now back at it.
still have the possession, and once more we do see that Ashish is already going in for something very slow and methodical, not really giving much up here. Ashish is just trying to get this back for himself. But Shakti, how do you even do this here, buddy? And at your positioning and looking at how far back you are, you need to pull off a miracle to try and get this one. Shakti is trying to maybe find something here, but looking at the positions, the defense is just going to be way stronger. They have all the strikers covered. They can't even get passed on.
Yep. Uh, I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm not sure how they can proceed through here. It's a lot of
Yeah.
passing mistakes happening.
Oh.
Shakti, long shot. Oh my god. That
There was
was
a
an amazing
chance.
attempt. That was, yeah, really something that could have solidified the game then and there. It's still a 1-0 lead. 12 minutes to go. Gil Vincente, they have got the corner. It's going to be a direct pass. Another pass. No, Mohan Bagan, they have taken it. It's a very, very close clearance. You don't want to clear just within the D. That's not really a clear because, again, the attacker has stolen it. It could have been something. Oh, Ashish, he holds on. He holds on for dear life. And now he can try for a counter attack. Dribble well. Pass forward. There is a keeper. There is a player in front of you, but no, he just misses the chance.
Again. She's the way that he's playing. This is just a pure case of defensive play. And I get it, the way that you want to win this, but oh damn, this is gonna be a tough one for you to be in. One more time, we do see Ashish. She's trying to go in for something of a miracle here.
He can pass forward.
Yeah.
He can pass. Why is he going alone? Yeah, okay. He. Yeah, I don't know. For Ashish. I want to say that, I don't know, maybe he's just feeling the pressure with like only 3 minutes on the board. But the thing is, he has had a couple of good chances of scoring. I'm not going to say amazing chances like it's an open net or anything, but definitely things he could have managed to convert. But he's just making a run for it with like the left back or like the central defensive mid player. And I'm like, why are you making a run with those players when you have your wingers, when you have your strikers who are a lot more faster and who can shoot a lot more better? Just give a through ball to them if you're playing on the line. And also, again, don't give the ball to the striker in the D. Oh man, that was unfortunate. It's a corner now for Shakti, and yeah, he gets a corner. 2 minutes on the clock. He's got possession. Don't even go for a shot. Just let the clock run out. Oh my! Wait, what?
I mean, that's an act of charity, right? Looks to be.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Okay, I guess the Shakti already had it secured. It would have been a lot more worse had it been the other way around. But yeah, not really certain what exactly happened there for Ashish, sadly.
I guess it works out, right?
I guess so, yeah.
That was a very confusing game. Everything that I said about game number 3 being a lot more standardized, maybe something a little bit more close. Yeah. It was interesting, let's say that much.
True. Yeah, I'm not really completely certain. The ways they could have, like, they just had to play a bit more conservative, honestly. But you know what? Okay, that was an interesting third game. We'll have the fourth game up very, very shortly. We'll be taking a very, very quick break. Don't go anywhere. Stay tuned as we'll be back with a just as entertaining match number 4. Welcome back everyone to Dell Alienware and Intel present Gaming Saturdays. I am CSV, joined alongside Aggressive, and we are bringing to you a FIFA 23 1 versus 1 tournament live from the Dell exclusive store in Bangalore. We have seen 3 matches so far of varying depths of skill, of varying varieties, but all have been extremely entertaining. And now we'll be jumping on forward into match number 4, that is going to be Bharat up against Sanjay.
Hopefully, this one's going to be a bit more on match number 1 side, where it's a one-sided affair where one person's just on a different level, or it could be a case where it's going to be neck and neck, where both players know how to work each other to their limits and even beyond that. But I'm not getting my hopes as much because from what we have seen from these walk-in events previously, it's mostly that one player that is so dominant that he makes everyone else look on a much more of a lower skill level. But maybe Bharat and Sanjay, they have something in store for us that we won't even expect.
True. Not really sure what to expect right here. But we'll be jumping into the game. Let's have a look at the teams.
Finally, it's Arsenal. Finally.
Yes. That's a team. That's a team I know. Players I recognize. Well, hopefully, Bharat won't, play like the actual Arsenal did and bottle the league. I'm just saying they had good
Hello?
chances.
Hello?
Man, Man City. It wasn't always likely they would have won. Arsenal definitely not really, capitalizing on every opportunity. That's all I'll say. They lost 3-0 to Brighton. I mean, come on.
You don't have to personally attack them when they're on a FIFA match. Okay? Those poor guys already been through enough during the entire league, and
True. I'm a Liverpool
I think
fan.
it's
I
gonna
don't
be
have anything to say.
another. I think this is gonna be another Vietnam flashback of match number 3. I just
It
have that
could
feeling.
be. Okay, right now, I think he's opted for Philadelphia, which again, I'm not sure what the obsession with the American football teams is, but I guess it's a rising sport there as well, so it's good. But Arsenal on the attack right now. We've got Sagar. He's gonna cross over, and no, they want to go for a shot, but no, it's going to be blocked by the side of Sanjay. He can move on forward. Still, you have got possession kept by the side of Arsenal. So this is looking a lot more of a controlled game. These players are not going to give possession that easily. Their passing is accurate. Look at that
Oh,
beautiful
that
through ball
pass was
on
so
towards
good.
Hariel. He's going to make a run for it. The shot
Ah,
isn't the best, but still aggressive. That is hope that we are going to be seeing something better from both of these players.
yep. His passes are really good too. But yeah, just as I
Exactly.
said it, opted to go in for a little bit too much of an ambitious pass. The through ball is gonna be perfect. Positions are good. He does have an opportunity to maybe go in for a pass, but the defense is just a little bit stronger. Bharat, he knows how to play
Oh,
his cards right. He didn't even go in for a slide tackle. Positions are
he's making a
strong
run.
on this one. He can
He's
just
making
go
a
in
run
for
with
a run
Jesus.
for it. It's gonna be.
Oh,
There was a chance for a pass. That wouldn't have been an offside. He was on the opposite side of the defender.
it could have been. Still a very, very powerful and accurate shot. It's going to be a corner for Bharat right here. And he's gonna sadly give it to the opposition. I see he wanted to make a run for it with Jesus, but no, it's not about. Once again, yeah, you've got the side of Arsenal back on the attack. Martinelli, he's got it. These shots, I think the shots of both of these players and the attacking in general of even, the earlier matches, the attacking is really what's been a little bit average-ish. We need to see some better shots. We need to see something really good. Ranza, he had an opportunity, just gives the ball to the opposition again. Some mistakes happening here and there from both Arsenal and Philadelphia FC. We need to see more control, more conservative play later on. Like, again, yeah, what was this pass? Not really sure. Huh?
Eh?
That out of bounds. Okay.
Confused
I
to
guess that's the
Bunga.
best way to clear it.
That's one thing here at least. Strategies that we
Yeah.
have never seen before, and Arsenal nearly got away with murder there. Defense is gonna hold it down for them, but Sanjay He's wanting to maybe brute force his way down to this ball, but doesn't get much done there. Arsenal, they did lose the possession. Now, I do believe that the keeper, yep, I get a free strike out of this one.
Right. No, not the best
Okay,
of passes.
short
Still
pass.
goes into the hands of the defense. And now it's down to the attacker. But again, what? Why? Yeah, the players, they just they're passing as well. I think all the praise that we had given them right now, they've been acting not like that, completely, unpredictable. Where their passes are gonna go, and just a couple of mistakes in general. This kind of interception is a lot more common in FIFA, where the defender gets in the middle. What's not common is an attacker, instead of making a run for it, just gives it and just shoots it, the grounded shot to like the defense. And like this, like where was the intention to pass? Bueno has got the ball, make a run for it, cross
Pass.
forward, go to the near
Pass.
post, go to the near post.
Pass.
No, real is going to come in and just ensure that a solid defense is there.
That could have been a free pass on a shoot, though. Pretty sure that wasn't close to the offside either. A little bit more of an unconventional approach, I would say. Arsenal, though, playing this a little bit better, and Bharat has an opportunity for a big shot, but the keeper is just always on tail.
Is again, you can see that yeah, the Philadelphia players, a lot of their stamina has drained out as well. That's what I'm noticing compared to the opposition, the likes of Arsenal. The centre backs, especially the strikers and all, their stamina is a lot more depleted. So later into the game, again, as we saw in match number 2, right, the Dhanush and Shamwell match, where stamina can be an issue brought into question. The players just can't make runs. Their tackles are not as strong. Their shots are
Oh,
inaccurate.
this is
That can
such
be
a good
something.
opening.
But Philadelphia, what a chance! No, the
It's chip.
timed
It
shot
could have been a chip.
again. The timed shot just not working to his aid.
You would have expected a chip there, right, CCB?
That also could have been
That was
there.
the
Yeah, the goalkeeper
optimum
was
chip
rushing it.
distance. Yeah, that was the optimum chip distance, but that momentary thought, it's not something that comes out all that often. You need a lot of experience to do so, but from what we can tell, these two are rookies. They know what they are want. They know what to expect and they know what to do. They just don't know how to do it just yet. That's the main issue. From the way that this
Yeah,
match
they've
is
got
playing down through, it's a close and tight knitted match, right?
exactly. They've got the theory. They know, basic. They know how to get in towards the defense. They know how to break through. It's just the shots that have been a little bit weak. And now in the second half as well, we've moved forward. Arsenal back on the attack, and yeah, again, it's just a shot that's just very, very weak. I think the players seem to be having a little bit of a harder time getting to know the timed shot mechanic and how that works. So yeah, the timed shot mechanic is definitely something the players need to be a little bit more familiar with.
Very a tough one for them to break through too, because the way that Sanjay's just been playing this one in, you need to go in a little bit more aggressive. These passes, especially when it comes down to the longer ranges, it's not been working that well. They are really good when it comes down to the short range passes, but these seven plays require you to be a little bit more proactive. The way that Arsenal is playing, it's not bad. I'll give it that much that they know how to go in for passes. They know how to take ball control really quickly, but they are a little bit too, how do you put it? Too slow on the take, and there's a chance for a shot. Not gonna happen. This is one of the main issues. You have an opening field. You get the ball to the striker. Yeah, I get that. But you're not really playing it as if all of your other team members are close enough to even help you out. Yeah, the striker gets the ball over to the left side of the field. But where are the others? You're getting it so quickly that you're relying on one singular player to do pretty much everything. And again, both of these teams are having the same problems. They're not waiting for everyone to move up the field. And one single player can't do everything here.
Passing is really good.
Oh, maybe
Philadelphia's
this
got
one
a
can.
chance. Oh. Oh, wait, why is he running off the pitch? He had a really solid opportunity, but again, the shot was just too.
It's just about
It's going to go back into
strikes.
the hands of the opposition, and yeah, both of these players getting to them. They're making mistakes, and I think we may see our first extra time or potentially even penalties, considering the inability to score and considering how good the defense is looking. Look at that interception right there from Saliba.
Chance for it, but let's not get our hopes up just yet.
Yeah.
Looks to be a little bit more of a forward play. Arsenal did lose out on the ball. Shots are gonna be present, but again, the power's just not there. We're missing out on so many different opportunities here. Sanjay, he's capitalizing on a lot of free shots, but those shots don't really even matter at the end of the day. Like Sanjay's been given opportunities on a silver platter, but just doesn't know how to capitalize on top of it.
And Ramsdale has it now.
Out in the open, please don't give possession away. Okay, that's good. That's good. So, yeah, Arsenal still keeping at it. All the opportunities Bharat had with Arsenal, they seem to have completely diminished as soon as we've gone into the second half. In the first half, it was looking really strong. Second half, the only person who's had some chances has been Sanjay. And yeah, he's ensured that no one really gets anything done in Arsenal. They can't really make the huge runs. They can't get past the defense. This is one chance. Martinelli. Now, again, can't pass forward. Philadelphia have the ball yet again. And they're looking for their own run. It's back down to but yep,
Well,
just mistake.
it's just
Gabriel Jesus.
I think they have a game plan in their mind that the player's already this far forward past the defensive line, but that's not really the case. And they are suffering badly for it. 4 minutes left on the clock until extra time kicks in, but I don't think either one of these players are even close to landing a goal just yet.
There been another chance. No, it won't.
Bukayo Saka.
9 minutes. Extra time is going to be upon us very, very shortly. Will we see a late score from Saka? No. Bounce. He shoots it there. So, yeah, not really. Oh, the plan was Bharat. One singular minute added for extra time. Another ball gone out of bounds. Another free throw. Can Arsenal do something in 30 seconds, or is extra time inevitable? Let's see. I feel like extra time is going to be here. White has got the ball. Saka. Oh, it's, yeah. I think getting ready for extra time very, very shortly.
Yeah, that's gonna be a pretty much guarantee. Both of these teams, they're just opting for the longer play style, but then again, their mid play is pretty good. I'll have to give him that. They know how to go in for the passes. They know how to take possession of the ball in most cases, and I'll give it to Arsenal to just be a little bit better on that cause. But the thing is, yeah, your passes may be good. You know how to take control of the field, but they have a tendency of just being, how do you put it, CCB? They have a tendency of just
Not being able to finish the job, I guess. So, like,
not being able to finish the job is one thing. They just don't know how to play as a team when it comes down to getting close to the goal. They expect the striker to just take the shot alone and then just get it through onto the post. It just doesn't happen. The net is there for a reason, and there's a reason why there's normally two strikers up in the front. And it's not only one. You need a buddy to at least maybe go in for a fake shot and then pass it to the other striker, and then they opt in for the goal. They're not waiting for that opportunity. Too many solo opportunities on just one particular player, and that amount of pressure just doesn't work. Because what? You have the goalkeeper to worry about, two defenders that are swarming him pretty much from the side, and he needs to take that shot. And if you miss it, You're just done. Your opportunity's down in the water.
Right, so extra time is upon us now. I mean, I was talking about stamina earlier. Look at the players in Philadelphia and right now, Carranza. And then you've got some players of Arsenal who are still fine. But no, Philadelphia, what a chance! Shoot! Oh my God!
What?
And the keeper has the ball.
Yo, what? You're kidding me, right?
Oh,
Jesus.
that was it. That
That was
that
it.
that was it. That right there sealed the game for Philadelphia. Sealed the game for Sanjay.
Might really be able to trouble them here.
Not. Okay. Okay. We still have a lot more of extra time right now. We've got what, 5 more minutes to go. So let's see if Arsenal is able to do anything. No, Bharat is not able to capitalize. You guys need to make some substitutions as well. Like usually teams make substitutions around the 60-minute mark, 70-minute mark, 75-minute mark. If they haven't made any subs, they definitely need to consider that factor. Maybe get a new central midfielder in who can, both have chance creation opportunities and a little bit of defense. Get a winger in. If your wingers are done, if your wingers are tired out, get him out, sub them out, and get that replacement. No, Martinelli is looking for a solo ball. It's going to be blocked out. And yeah, for the time being, gotta say that I'm just bewildered by what happened before.
It's just a little bit. I don't know how to put it. A little bit on edge here, especially after that
Yeah.
miss. You know that
Yep.
Sanjay is gonna be kicking himself for that one as Bharat looking for another opportunity to maybe force something in, but what exactly is happening? Do they want to fight for the penalty?
I guess
Seems
they're
like
just
they
looking for
want to just go for the
penalties.
penalty.
Yeah. Can't even blame them. That's going to be a clearance from inside. So, okay, second half of extra time is going to be here in another 30 seconds or so. Again, the players, they can make some substitutions right now. I highly recommend make some substitutions right now. We can see the likes of Arsenal, right? So many of their players completely depleted. And I don't think there has been any sub. We still have 3 on the bench. I know I'm really dragging this point out, but I'm saying that for a reason. It's because these players are very tired. If you can get an active player in an active role like striker, so you can score, like the chance for Sanjay right there, Carranza, yet another shot, but sadly yet another shot off target.
They're just in a tough position. And Arsenal doesn't even. I didn't think Arsenal even got any opportunities to go in for strikes. Like
Come
looking
on.
at the amount of time Sanjay's been able to break through the defensive lines, he's been presented
Yep.
so many opportunities, but not even able to capitalize on any one of them. Once more, Arsenal going in for a very long shot coming in from the keeper. It's not even in their possession. They're suffering for that. And how this is gonna go. Sanjay again with the opportunity to maybe go in for something big. Pass up forward. The shot's gonna be there, but once again, he missed the strike.
5 more minutes. Team. 5 more minutes in this extra time, then penalties it shall be. Possession as well, 73% for Philadelphia. This is just equivalent of what we saw in the first matchup that we had, Rahul versus Nehal. Nehal with PSG had 75% possession. But the thing was, he also got 6 goals. Here, the score is 0-0.
Yeah, he knows how to
Still,
strike. One more opportunity. Come on.
Oh my god,
How?
just chip it. He's got a chance.
Never mind.
We're gonna go to pens. We're gonna go to penalties. That's it. Oh, please.
Yeah,
Oh
it's well then. How do you feel, CCB?
That was entertaining. Yes. quite entertaining. But penalties, okay. Let's go through the penalties. Aggie, take the first one. This surely has to go in.
What is happening to this? Oh,
Oh no.
God, this is bad.
Oh
Stamina.
my.
And up he comes, doing his best to
No, the
You need to
circle.
be very careful about the stamina as well.
Stamina, and
You
again,
didn't
for
notice it,
anyone
did
new
you?
to FIFA 23, the circle has to be, again, very like small. So again, this is different to the FIFA 22 mechanics as well. I had to get
Yeah.
used to this as well. But basically, the circle, the smaller it is, the more accurate you will be. There is a chance for gas dag. Oh, he misses. Saka, come on.
They're figuring it out. They're figuring it out.
Just
Come on.
one.
Give them an opportunity for it. Play.
Just one.
Let it be a little bit more on that end.
Saka's
And
aiming towards the right
this is-
side.
and you've got to say
Oh my
that was a
god.
wild penalty attempt.
This is gonna be a tough one to watch, though. One more time.
Hey, where's
Pretty
the
close on that
Oh.
regard.
He didn't aim.
But not enough
He didn't
power.
aim. Yeah, he wanted to Rabada, I think, but yeah, didn't work. Didn't work. No, the Paneka. Sorry, I'm so sorry. That's the different. Rabada is a different move. But anyways,
Oop.
who's
Oh,
scores?
he actually got it.
That's it. Bharat takes the lead.
These trying circumstances.
There's gonna be another opportunity for Sanjay to maybe equalize
Oh
things out
no,
for
that's not
Philadelphia.
going in.
Looking for the shot, doesn't really even get it. The aim was off. There's literally one last try. If Arsenal get this
If he
goal in,
scores
it's
this,
gonna be all
it's
but over.
done.
It's over.
Saka has got it. He scores this, it's done.
Maybe a tough one
Come
for them.
on. Oh no.
Ah, this is wide. It's gone. It's gone. It's gone. There's an opportunity for Philadelphia
It's
to even equalize things out. If he gets the score, they're done for. Hold it
Oh,
down.
no.
Up. It's wide. Goodbye.
Oh, that's it. Bharat has won it.
They look nervous, and you can understand why. But in the end, it's a really poor penalty.
Oh my. That was. Huh.
Very intense.
A bit from your soul as well. But. But Bharat has managed, after being what 40% possession the entire game, he secures it in the penalties. That is one David and Goliath
Man
story.
the man was built for penalties, you know.
Ah,
He was built to go in for penalties, man. I wish that Bharat had a little bit more opportunity to showcase his striking skills,
yeah.
but it just there wasn't really much that he could do. Sanjay just knew how to control the ball. He knew how to work the field in his favor, but none of it panned out for him after he went in for a strike. He just fell flat when it came down to his offense. How is that even possible, CC?
Really certain. About what happened during the game. Bharat, he'll be moving on forward. He better ensure his striking is better. And in general, the team play as well. A lot of the players we've seen today, they have given out just, they've made silly mistakes. They've committed to passes they really shouldn't have. They've made some crosses they shouldn't have. Their shoots haven't been of the best quality. Heading into, the next stage, this may have to stop. You've got to ensure that this doesn't happen next. In my eyes, I still think Nehal is the favorite to take the cup just because of how just because of how much of a I don't know destructive performance he had, or like dominating performance he had in the first matchup. But yeah, that was very, very interesting.
This is gonna go even more further forward. My God. Just one of those things that you can't really get away with in some cases, but hey, I guess if it works, right? If you get it in the
I guess
penalty,
so too.
then it could be good, but I think both of these players, they were not expecting the penalties to be like this.
Yeah, I think this was the first time they had with the penalty mechanic of FIFA 23, and this is where they were more used to
This is
FIFA
very
22.
different from what I remember. You're
Yeah. So
talking
this
to
is
an
a new
ad of
mechanic in FIFA
FIFA
23.
2016. I'm an advocate of FIFA 2016. And I still sometimes play it to this day. That is the FIFA that I enjoy the most. Everything else after 2016 was just horrible.
Maybe because of your declining skill in gaming as well. That may not be the FIFA's,
Ah,
I
yes,
mean, looking at
surely, surely, surely. Yeah, the Zoomers calling me out on this one.
right. But okay, we've had 4 matches right now. I believe our next matchup as well. It's not going to be the next stage. We still have some round of 8 matches left to be done. Before that, we'll be going to a very short break. Don't go anywhere. Stay tuned, and we shall be right back. Welcome back, everyone, to Dell Alienware and Intel present Gaming Saturdays. I am CSV, joined alongside Aggressive. We are bringing to you a FIFA 23 1v1 tournament live from the Dell exclusive store in Bangalore, where all these players of all different skills, of all different calibers, are fighting it out in person to win some amazing goodies from our sponsors. The matches so far, Aggressive, have been very interesting. We've seen ups and downs of pretty much anything we can imagine. And next match as well, it's definitely going to be something to look out for, as we have Sagar and Harsh coming up next.
This is gonna be a pretty interesting one because if it's the same, I don't think it's the hearse that we know, but there could be a chance. You never really know about this. Sagar versus Hirsch. Hopefully, it's gonna be a little bit more how do you put it?
Better.
Better.
Better. Yeah, I think that's the I
I
can't
think the much more
sugarcoat the
better
last
word.
match. There was a lot. Yeah, there was a lot more, in the last match that could have been improved. This time as well, Sagar, Harsh, let's see what they've got on offer as well. So, yeah, we'll be jumping straight in. I want to see the teams as well. Hopefully, some mainstream teams, not Sounders FC. Please, I've had enough of my Sounders share. But yeah, I think yeah. I mean, again, it also goes to show that you can be a player with the best team, but still, if you're not able to score, it can't work out. But oh, we've got Al Nasser and Arsenal. Okay, interesting. Oof, we've got Ronaldo right here very very soon, but it looks like Sagar is making a run for it. No, it's stopped by the Arsenal defense.
Oh, yeah, pretty good one for them. Strong passes, good defense. They know how to play their positions properly, but it all depends on the strikes if it's gonna work out in their favor. All of these players, they know how to work the field in their favor. And this is what we're hoping to see Arsenal back in possession. The passes are good and they're absolutely strong. This is
Oh,
perfect when it comes down to the overall execution. They have
wow!
the thing
Oh no!
for a pass.
No, I
Maybe a
think he wanted
panic
to send a
one.
through ball.
Yeah,
Yeah, but the
that was a
striker fell
panic.
back. Yeah, this one as well. Oh, Ronaldo has it. I don't know what he was attempting right there, but still. Oh, wait, and he just wait. What? Zinchenko just tosses it out. And again, both of these players. No, please don't tell me they're going to be following the same route as we saw earlier. Hopefully they don't. But okay, we have got a clearance this time from Ramsdale.
That poor
We
referee,
have
man.
seen some. Yeah, we've seen some tremendous FIFA the last 10 minutes and then, oh, sorry, the last 9 minutes and the last minute of this match. Both these players, they just seem to be throwing the ball out of bounds.
This is gonna be a tough one overall for them to run it down on. Not the positions that you want to be in, but at the end of the day, if it works, it works, right?
Yeah, I guess so. Um, yeah, this is okay. Again, Arsenal are trying something. Al Nassr had some chances before when Ronaldo was again as that centre forward. He was going on and looking to break through. This time, no, Arsenal keep a hold, and it's going to be Harish, who just ensures he can move on forward. No, but yeah, again, both of these been playing a game of I don't know, table tennis more so, because the ball is pinging around the entire center midfield towards the center backs as well, but then it just gets cleared. No one has been able to consistently break through. This is a good ball with Martinelli. He goes for a pass on to Jesus, but it is stopped immediately, and the ball has been intercepted by the NASA defenders.
Pretty good on that regard. Ronaldo had possession, but immediately gets shut down before he can work anything with that ball. And with the positioning, pretty good from one end, but the defenders are just hot on their tails. Harish, is that a good read of exactly what Sagar wants to do? That's giving him a pretty strong advantage in this entire matchup.
Is good ball from Gharib, but no, it's going to be stopped. They're trying their best. That's a wide shot. Just goes a little bit off the crossbar, a little too high. But again, a good chance as well. They're going for the long shots, so that's interesting. They don't want to get up close and personal. This is a beautiful shot.
That's a big opening.
Passes on to Jesus. No,
Why?
don't shoot
He had a
from
chance to just.
center midfield. Guard had one of the best balls. He's a central attacking midfielder as well. He himself could have made a run for it. He passed it to the striker, but again, just not able to capitalize. And know what's happening to Harish.
Sometimes it feels as though they're opting for passes when they just don't need to. There was a massive opening for the midfielder to just go in for a push and then maybe opt to go in for a fake and pass it back to the striker. There are a lot of different opportunities that they could be playing for, but none of them are being taken.
Oh, he scores! He scores! What a beautiful goal from Jesus right there. Excellent passing. And that is a converted goal finally, it's been what an entire nine, like what, 120 minutes plus 20 plus 30 minutes, 150 minutes of FIFA without goals, and Harish finally scores.
Those moments that you just gotta hope and pray that things get better for them. Friends are looking to be a little bit more on the aggressive side, but for Sagar, gotta be careful because Harish is hot on his tails, and already the defense is pretty much in position to intercept any of the passes that Sagar wants to make. Any of the strikers, just look at them. They've been marked. Every single one of them are marked. And you don't have an opportunity to go anywhere.
Yeah, no, seems like we had a little bit of a tech issue right there. But regardless of that, I think very, very soon the match most likely will be paused and then we'll resume as soon as that is resolved. But yeah, for the time being, really solid goal from Arsenal. Sagar, he had, again, the early strides were there, 100% certainly. But now Arsenal seem to be in control, and yeah, a couple of mistakes are occurring still. But I feel like this 1-0 lead is going to go a long way for Harish.
This might. Because the way that Harish is playing, he's not being overly defensive, he's not being overly aggressive either. He wants to find an opening, but he's not going to go above and beyond to try and break the ball through and put himself at risk. And I like that play style. You're not playing in the most defensive manner, but you're not being way too overly aggressive either. This could be the thing that tips the balance in the favor of Arsenal. With only a couple more minutes left with extra time added, this first half looks to be going in the favor of
Good. I think the first half is done and dusted. For the side of Sagar, yeah, and the entirety of Al Nasser. As soon as you go into the second half, maybe make some changes. Go towards like the attacking formation as well, and then try for something. Put some constant pressure on this Arsenal side. Look for a breakthrough. I mean, again, they've got Ronaldo, and Ronaldo is very, very tall. He can make runs really easily, and just essentially break through the defense of Arsenal them in a really solid manner. That's the main thing. I don't think they've been able to do that just yet. We've barely seen any of CR7 in this matchup. So keeping that in mind, they better be careful, and this will definitely not help. Ronaldo had the ball and just completely threw it and kicked it out of bounds. This needs to be minimized as much as possible.
tough spot to be into. The way that things were going down here, I like how this is gonna pan out for them overall. And at the positions, Arsenal again, a good opportunity for a shot. But the goalkeeper saved it right at the very end. But they do have a corner to play with, so at the end of the day, is it really a bad thing? Not exactly. Opting for the side shot, but maybe a little bit too overly ambitious. Sagar's gonna be able to save it.
As he's dribbling away, good. He evades the pressure from the side of Arsenal. He can make a run for it, pass it forward. Yeah, it's with Ronaldo. You can make a run for it. You can evade. Beautiful pass. And, oh, unfortunately, it's offside. That was really, really hopeful and optimistic for the side of Al Nassr. They could have scored right there. No, instead, Arsenal, they'll just clear the ball away. And the team in blue will have to try again if they want to score a goal.
Really want to be in this, on the side of Sagar as well because of the defensive play style that's being employed by Harish. It's so difficult for him to even go in for anything aggressive. But then again, the way that Harish is playing on the other side of the spectrum, he's playing in such an aggressive manner too. Look at the way that he's encircling anyone that has the ball in their possession. That constant level of pressure is just going to keep on mounting on top of Sagar. As he needs to try and figure out exactly what he needs and break through this line. But as of the moment, he's not able to get much. Even the possession of the ball is not in his favor. And a beautiful strike coming in from the side of Harish. Good God. This man is on fire.
This is a really good goal. He skips past his
That he absolutely is. He's gotten everything down, making fewer and fewer mistakes. Look at that. Oh, he's taken the possession away directly as soon as the center took place. So, Nasser, no. I feel like for the side of Sagar, this is going to be really, really difficult to come back into. His attackers are not able to get past and breach the defense. He can go for a cross, but no, it's already stopped. It's already intercepted. The
Sparks,
defenders
man.
are there. The centre backs are really good. The attackers just can't do anything.
The way that they're being marked is what I'm really flabbergasted by. There's no opening. Like Sagar, you can see him struggling to find a single
Yep.
open striker to do anything with.
Yep.
None of his team is able to even go anywhere. The way that Harish is playing Arsenal, they're just having all of the opportunities to play with, but Sagar, he finally has the opening to maybe go in for
Oh
a shot,
no.
but that's a little bit too wide, too much power. Could have been an opportunity to just charged a little bit less, but it's a missed shot that's gonna hurt overall.
Yeah. That was just unfortunate right there. For Sagar, he had chances, he wanted to, and we can see the desperation in him as well, right? Just constantly chasing after the ball. He's got so many players, he's making runs for it, but time is sticking out, and that right there is the problem. 2 goals to equalize this, push it into extra time. How much time does he have right now? 15 minutes. That's it, 15 in game minutes, a little bit of extra time, and nothing more. And I feel like it's not going to be easy getting past that. And yeah, look at it. At this point, it's almost confirmed for Harish that he will be moving on forward, considering just how well he's playing.
I think this was the closest match that we had after the first initial one. So at the end of the day, it's not going as we would have expected, but the way that Harish plays, it's very controlled. He's not that type of person that is showboating as much, but you can see that he has that bout of confidence. That confidence will carry
Yeah,
him pretty far on the as we
got the
move forward
basics
into
down.
the quarterfinals and the semifinals. Yep. He has a good
Exactly.
foundation to
He's
play
got
on, but that foundation alone is not going
absolutely.
to bring him that far up.
Yeah, that is true. He's got to be a little bit more exuberant once if he goes into like the semi-finals and all that and faces off against players. Again, Nehal really is the main competition right here. I feel like
Yeah,
Nehal just will have the best chance because of PSG and that performance he had 6-0 and the dribbling and all of that. We haven't seen dribbling like that from anyone practically this
yep.
entire time. So you got to be careful. But okay, 88 minutes are here. 2 more to go, potentially 2-3 minutes of extra time as well. I feel like this is done and dusted. Harish will just keep the ball to himself, or he's just making a run for it. Yeah, there's even no need to shoot. Just keep it. Don't give the possession away. Make sure you still have the possession when the game, comes to an end. No late scores along the lines of that. No delays. Yeah, this will be it. Saka got the ball, passes it on to Jesus. Passes it yet again. Ah, that'll be.
Yep,
I
it's
think the
over.
whistle is going to be blown very, very soon. That's it. Yeah.
It's smart. You have my respect on that regard. The way that he played that one down was just immaculate. He played his time well. He opted for good clears. He had almost immaculate passing, the same level of passing that we saw coming up from Nehal on the first initial game. But from
Right.
what we can see, the main factor that he is missing is pretty much the aggression. Nehal was just, I'm gonna be in your face all the time, and I don't care what you think. He's gonna go in
Right.
for tricks. He's gonna dribble past your defenders. He's gonna make that sure that that one player that has the ball in his on his feet is gonna be the one who's gonna be the star. He knows how to work that one player properly and buy enough time for all of his teammates to come into position so they can opt to go in for a pass. And if we don't see the same level of proficiency coming in from Harish, you know that that fight is gonna be a little bit more on the one-sided affair at the end of the day. But I could also be wrong. Harish could be holding back his true potential, not showing us anything because he knows that Nihal's watching.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, again, it's a long shot of a theory. That can be the case, but right now, yeah, thing. And when he did the second goal, oh, this was a chance by Martinelli, blocked by the keeper on the side of Al Nasser. That was really, really a solid defense as well. But no, eventually, yeah, Harish just managed to break through twice, and there wasn't much that Ronaldo and his roster could do. So, departs his sorry, this makes his departure from the tournament. We're moving on forward. I think we have one more match before we move into the next stage and before we see some recurring faces appear yet again and the brackets are decided. So for the time being, yeah, I think we'll have one more match after this. We'll see which players there are, how they play, if there's going to be any competition. But for the time being, yeah, Harish definitely seems like a player who's got a lot of confidence. So we've got okay, Shubhakar and Shakti, and I yeah, we have seen Shakti before. If this is the same
Yep.
person, I'm not sure, or if it's a different person. But regardless of that, it's going to be the matchup regardless.
I think it's a different Shakti.
Yeah, because the
Yeah, Shakti
spelling is
got yeah.
wrong, but the spelling is different. Sorry, not wrong. The spelling is different, but yeah, I'm not sure if it's the same person, different person. Regardless of that,
No,
yeah, we
because
will see
Shakti
the
got
matchup.
knocked out. Ashish is the one
Oh,
that
he
won.
did.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So this is the
Oh
second one.
yeah, the Arsenal match. Oh right, right. The match I have tried a lot to, just remember the penalties of. Yeah.
Oh wait, no, actually it's Shamwell versus Mohammed, from what I can
We'll
see.
have a look at what the next match is. We'll have a look, and yeah, then we'll see exactly what the next match is. But yeah, in the time being, from what we've seen, in my opinion, Nehal still is one of the favorites to win. Harish, good chances. Shamwell, we have seen before, he had that 1-0 victory against Dhanush. If he can replicate something like that, I'll be very, very happy and ecstatic that we have got good competition. But it's going to be a very difficult matchup, honestly. Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be a tough one at the end of the day, but looking at the clubs that are gonna get picked up as well, this could just be a little bit more one-sided if PSG is gonna be the thing that gets picked up. But then again, you could have a really good club on your side, a really strong team with phenomenal players, but if you don't know how to truly utilize their potential, then you're not gonna be able to do much. And I think this is another interesting factor of FIFA in general. People think that one team is the best. And of course, like some teams will have better stats, but these kind of stats are like translate a lot better into the ultimate teams. But when it comes down to
Yeah,
general FIFA, it's a lot more different. Your skill as a player matters a lot more rather than the statistics.
absolutely. Yeah. And in this case, even more. In this case, right now, we are seeing some players who haven't completely gotten the fundamentals logged out and nearsighted. There are some silly mistakes that happen that really shouldn't be happening. So if you've got your basics down and the offside trap, the aggressive strategies and the formations you can make, instead of your regular 4-3-3. So instead of your regular 4-3-3s, if you can have a better strat or you can come up with something special, that can be really, really beneficial as well for these players. So keeping that in mind, we may see better opportunities later on. But yeah, now I'm expecting to see a lot more closer contests and a lot better performances as well, because these players, they've already filtered out the first level of competition. They've already won that first matchup. They know what it's like to have pressure on their shoulders and like preserve themselves nonetheless and surveil nonetheless. So as we jump into the next matchup, it is actually going to be Muhammad up against Shamwell. So it's going to be a new face with a recurring face, Shamwell this time yet again with the Villarreal, and we are seeing Paris Saint-Germain yet again. Ooh, interesting. Second player to go for PSG.
Yeah, if you want to win, you have to go in for PSGs in some cases. But then again, if you're very confident in your own club, then you don't really have to opt to go in for something like that. Looks to be a little bit more even when it comes down to the defensive ends, and you know things are gonna get a lot more even the more you push forward over onto the rounds of move on over onto the quarterfinals now, if I remember properly, correct? Because in this
Yeah.
quarterfinals matchup, here is where things are gonna get a lot more heated. We know both teams are gonna be on the similar sides. They are gonna be a lot more in tune with each other, but at the end of the day, seems as though Shamwell will be the home favorites because Mohammad is a player that we haven't actually seen.
Yeah. We have not seen him
So he's
before.
a
I
mystery.
think he just got breached. Sorry, not breached. Sorry, he just got placed and seeded into the second half because of unavailability of matches, and I guess that's how the brackets were formed. Regardless of that, we are in towards the quarterfinals right now. We have got 4 quarterfinals matchups. This is the first one. I think this is Mohammed versus Shamwell. Shamwell with the Villarreal, the Spanish team we have seen before. PSG, of course, the French roster, they've got a lot of talent in them. We just have to see how exactly Mohammed will be able to capitalize off of all that. Hakimi's got the ball now. This is the time for the PSG attack. Messi's at it. He can pass to Mbappe, but no, it has been stopped by Femania.
He succeeds in clearing it.
Good year coming in too. Here's gonna give them a slight bit of space to play around with, but
Messi. Oh, big
gotta
chance.
take it slow and steady, and the goal comes in. And good
Oh,
God, that was instantaneous.
Not bad for starters.
What was that? Mohammad, he just turned the entire thing around on its head.
Advantage PSG.
We weren't even
oh
expecting it,
boy.
CCB. What just happened? He has another
Yeah.
opening for
He's
another
got it
goal. He's gonna go for the shot, but the keeper saves it.
Excellent from the keeper.
Nice
Absolutely
timing and a
top-class save.
very good save. Shamwell, he's probably sweating bullets right now.
With a short corner.
Oh, that he definitely is. Mbappe's got it. He wants to dribble. Oh, he goes for the around the world,
Well, tremendous block.
and no, he still has it. He still has the possession.
And Neymar.
Very good on
Yeah,
the positioning on
Mohammed.
this one.
Yeah, he's
Mohammed
really
just
good.
knows.
Shamwell, that earlier victory of his over Dhanush, it may not mean all too much if he's not able to get his head back into the game as soon as possible. This right here is very time dependent. The more you let PSG score, the worse it's gonna get. The more you let them be in your face and your defense just get crumbled up, the worse it is indeed going to get. Neymar Jr. this time can flick it on over, can cross it to Messi, or he can dribble himself. No, interception comes in. Really good tackle once again from Femania. Really solid defense from Shamwell. But yeah, attacking opportunities next to none.
Yeah, there's too many defenders just holding down the line. The markups are going to be good from the side of Shamwell, but you can see that Mohammad, he has a step of confidence in his boat. Look at him. He's not opting for any unlikely
Ooh.
passes. He wants to wait until he finds an opening for everything. His dribbles are strong and he's playing the defense properly. That's a ninja right there. It's going to be a
Oh,
tough
Messi
one
can
to
score.
boot. There's a good
Come on,
chance.
please tell me this is like prime 2016, 2017 Messi and he just scores a brilliant header. Oh,
Never mind.
it was blocked. Good effort, but blocked nonetheless, and that's going to be cleared away.
Another chance for it. That's the opening pass, and that's his good shot.
Oh!
So close when it came down to that. But even if he aimed it a little bit towards the right side, it still would have caught onto the keeper's arm. I have to say, Vale, he's been getting a lot of close calls, and you know you don't want to have that, especially when you're on the quarterfinal stage.
Yeah. Not like that. Another pass. Mbappe goes on over. Blocked and cleared. So, yeah, the defensive resilience of Villarreal is really being put on the front foot right here. Is really being showcased. PSG are trying to score away, but it's always blocked. The thing is, PSG are already a goal up. It's really Villarreal who need to be on the attack, but they're being forced to defend and defend and defend. If we see a hot map of where the ball has been, it's entirely going to be in the half of Shamwell, right? Look at Messi right now. Oh, that's a crisp shot, but blocked once again by the keeper.
Why did Mohamed plays too? I'm
Oh,
absolutely astounded. This guy just knows how to work the ball. And good God, Shamwell, he's confused as well. These tackles are being dodged in some cases as well. That's another opening. Could be another shot. Could be a chip. And God damn, that pass was absolutely gorgeous. Paris SG, they take another goal under their name. Shamwell, he has no answer.
Oh, Messi's back at it. Messi's back at it now on to Hakimi, center mid. Messi again wanted to pass to Mbappe. Is intercepted this time, but no. It's a very simple strategy now of Mohamed. Pass the ball to Messi. Messi dribbles past every single defender because, of course, he's Messi. Messi passes it to Mbappe. Mbappe shoots and scores because, of course, he's Mbappe. That is it. That's the strategy of Mohamed right here. It almost worked for a third time. We go into the halftime score. Shamwell, he can think about this for a little bit. Oh no, the players are not even taking their time. They're just jumping back in very, very quickly. Ball gave into Villarreal, and I feel like this is the one chance, but nope, intercepted, tackle done.
Right, perfect on that regard. From the sides, they do get a little bit of a slight opening to play around with here. Shamwell.
Nicely timed tackle.
Let's get the catch out. Defense is going to be strong on that tackle play. Now Mohamed looking for another opportunity to play with here. Not going to get the possession that he wants, but these tackles are just so beautiful. Not even opting for slides. Just knows how to work it around. And the ball is still in his possession. The dribbles are perfect. He's trying to go around two defenders, but it's just not going to work. Finally gets cleared out. But still, the ball in the possession of Mohamed. And Paris SG, they have another opportunity to work their way up the field. Possibly go for another shot.
Started. Can go to the far post. Can shoot from here. He dribbles.
Oh, nice work.
Oh
Beautiful.
no way!
Nice attempt.
He just did that.
Oh boy. This is just... Yeah, this is looking unfortunate for the side of Shamwell. I'm not sure how he'll be able to, break through this. Messi's back at it and scores. 3-0.
It's just PSG, man. This team just... It's so difficult to beat this squad when you know how to play the game, when you have such talent on a club like this. It's close to impossible to try and go around anything. This is going to be another opportunity for maybe Shamwell to pull off a miracle here, but looking at all of his strikers, they're all marked. Can't even pass the ball to anyone.
Yep, they can't. They have taken the ball, passing it forward, but again goes back to the center of the field. Now back to Neymar. Neymar pushes it past the defense. He can make a run for it itself. He's a left wing, and that's exactly what Neymar's going to do. He's a winger. He can cross it forward. That's what he does. Messi, can he score? Of course he can. The goalkeeper's out wide in the front. Scores it to Mbappe, and that is it.
God, that was such a good play too. He didn't overcommit to anything. He played for the dribble. He baited the keeper into him, and then he opted for an open pass.
Yeah, I have a feeling Nehal and Mohamed against each other is going to be a matchup. That's going to be a matchup that... oh man, I'm looking forward to that match now. In this case, I think Mohamed just making a statement right now. He wants to match the score that Nehal had against Rahul. He wants to go for the 6-0 as well. It's 4 already. 20 minutes to go. Not many chances looking for Shamwell. He barely has had possession. And unfortunately, yeah, this time it's Shamwell who has been outmatched by his opposition. Mbappe, all roll, blocked by Reina.
Well, if he gets this wrong, a penalty and a sending off, but he was spot on with his
Could have been on the opposite end of it. knows how to work the AI properly on this side. Now Shamwell, he's scratching his head because he knows he's going up against an impossible task to try and even score one goal here.
Well, in the closing phase here,
Tackles are good, defense is strong, and the level of possession that PSG have over the ball is just astounding. Almost not giving up this ball for even a second.
Yep. He's just God. He's kept in charge of the possession, doesn't make any silly mistakes. 10 more minutes to go, and not much that Shamwell can do. It's going to be a done and dusted first quarterfinal out of here. So, keeping that in mind, I'm very intrigued to see the next matchup that we'll have and obviously any future competition. Now, Messi. Oh, wait. That slide tackle from the goalkeeper, that was a bit dangerous. As to how the ref didn't call anything for it. But okay, still, things are looking fine. Things are looking good. That is going to be, yeah, just the match in of itself done and dusted pretty much. Because there's not much Villarreal can do from this point forward.
Yeah, it's pretty much a guaranteed victory for PSG. Mohamed, he's be happy about it. No substitutes, no nothing. He's looking for another goal. Possibly could get it, but the keeper saves it right at the very end. A couple of minutes left on the clock. Another opportunity to maybe go in for a goal. Mohamed just here to make a statement. Bicycle kick straight forward in. He wanted to go in for a style point there, but keeper just denies him again.
Right, blocked by away, and that will be that. Yep. Full time whistle is called. So that is it, ladies and it's a free kick.
What?
Oh, my apologies. Okay, he's giving it to Neymar. Might as well go for it. Come on. We've seen some Neymar masterclasses before as well. Oh, what a block by Neymar.
That was so close. Honestly, the keeper was an absolute MVP for the side of Villarreal, but
yeah,
there's only so much that the keeper can do, right? Pulled off miracles, but that's one miracle too many.
Indeed. And yeah, unfortunately for Shamwell, he had a good run. He will be departing from this gaming Saturday as well. However, Mohammed goes into the semi-finals with again a hot entry right there. So it's very, very intriguing, how this match went, because Mohammed had everything under control. We can have a look at the highlights as well as the next matchup, the next quarterfinal gets readied up, and already 13 minutes in, that's a brilliant score right from the get-go. And yeah, Paris Saint-Germain just had everything under wraps. There was not a single bit of, Villarreal being able to counter-attack or any of the attackers making a run through the defense. None of that happened. It was just very concise gameplay.
Just keeps on going and going. I love it when you see it. The way that PSG are just dominating through pretty much all of the other teams is just insanity. But then again, isn't that what we expected? People who start picking up PSG are the ones who are dominating the most because they know how good this roster is. And if you want to be competitive in the game of FIFA, you gotta go in for something like that.
Absolutely. So, yeah, next matchup is going to be up very, very shortly as well. Definitely want to see who are going to be playing there. Definitely need to see kind of matchup. But yeah, now that we're into the quarterfinals, we know almost every single player. We know the teams they go for, their play styles. So I think it's going to be a bit more easier to predict how a certain match is going to go. If there is a player who made some mistakes and still managed to get in, it's going to be very difficult. And I think a prime example of that was Shamwell just now. He had a 1-0 lead over Dhanush. He, on the basis of that, managed to qualify, yes, but a lot of his mistakes were definitely pointed out and exploited in this matchup when he faced off against Muhammad. And Muhammad is looking like a very, very, again, evened out, just all around solid player. So I don't see a huge way for anyone to defeat him. I think Nehal is the only opposition that will have some good chances. Almost every other player, there is some element in their gameplay that can allow for people to exploit it. Maybe their attack, maybe their passing, maybe their defense. But yeah, Muhammad and Nehal are looking like very, very evened out players.
Completely agree with you there. But I think that's going to be the biggest differential. Nehal, he's very aggressive. On Mohammad's side, I think he's going to be a little bit more on the laid back side in comparison to Nehal. Nehal, from what we saw from him, he just loves to show off. He has that, how do you put it, that overconfidence that can get you killed in some cases. And if he doesn't tone that down when he's going up against a player like Mohammad, that's going to be where things are going to get a lot more tough. But for now, we do have the second matchup, and that will be Nehal versus Harish. And that would just be interesting.
Arsenal.
Because both of these players, they have showcased their prowess, but Harish is not on the same level as Nehal, I do believe, because from what we've seen from Harish,
True.
he likes to play defensive, he likes to play it slow. He has a good foundation, but that foundation alone can't really do much player of Nehal's caliber from what we've seen from him previously.
Yeah. And also the thing is, if Nehal wins this one, the semi-final is going to be Nehal and Muhammad. That is a lot more interesting as well. A semi-final being of the caliber of the grand finals. But right now, Mbappe is at it. He's through the defense. And
he's
Nehal
already in!
scores. A minute and 44. A minute in 44. You can't make Maggie that fast. This man just scores.
There's a ship and a half. He's doing even more here. He's just so aggressive.
Oh,
He already has the
no.
opening. What is happening? He's dribbling it in. He's going to be throwing it solo. He doesn't care. He doesn't even care who's going to be there. The man just plays it so perfectly. Back and forth. He just runs circles around the defense. How do they answer? He just can't.
That's it. It's back
Who
to
is
Messi.
this guy?
Sanchez, Messi, Mbappe. Mbappe's at it. Oh, good interception, but it's back to Sanchez and he's in the D. Mbappe's back at it. Penalty spot. He shoots once. Keeper saves it. Ramsdale, I think he's going to be working overtime today. Ramsdale, the amount of shots that he's going to have to block. Ooh, it's going to be difficult. It's going to be difficult.
It's going to be a hard one for them to even run it down. Nehal constantly on the offense. Offside does put a stop to his shenanigans, but already 2 goals in, and it's what, 11 minutes on the clock? He's going from bad to worse, TCB.
Yeah, I'm just excited for the semi-final now. I just want to see Muhammad versus Nehal. Mbappe wants to ball roll. Nah, Ramsdale stops it and this is it. I think in Arsenal, the player we're going to be talking about the most is going to be their goalkeeper. Based on all the saves he is going to have to make. Not even that he will be making. He will have to make them. Oh, that's a dirty tackle. That may be a yellow.
Big one. Now
I'm
that's
surprised
warning.
the ref hasn't gone for a yellow card. Huh. No, it is a yellow card for Saliba. Yeah, makes sense. Messi, come on. Nehal has options of scoring as well. He's really going for a curler. Oh, save.
Oh my god, that was a chance. And the goalkeeper, man, dude. Seems their analogy for this one's going to be right here, CCB. How many times can the goalkeeper even save you?
In this instance, it's going to be a whole lot. Ramsdale, 3 attackers in the...
Oh, no! No!
He didn't even score. He doesn't even have to score. I think he's just making a statement. I don't even have to score. He just have Mbappe dribbling along the line and that's it. And yeah, the PSG merchant is just running away with it.
PSG merchant. Oh, good God. This is just...
Wait, is that a pen?
Situation and a half second. Oh, that's a penalty. Oh, yep.
No, that's the second yellow card. That's a red. Saliba's gone. Arsenal have 10 players. That's a penalty. And Messi, of course, scores.
What is
Arsenal
happening?
have
This
10
game is
mind
going at a
over.
lightning
So the
fast
action
pace.
continues. It's been all PSG so far, and you sense
This
that
guy is just on a different level the way that he's playing. Who is he? Is he an actual FIFA professional or what?
Nehal might be a
was in
professional
the
then.
right place to intercept.
The only
Opportunity in the
Nehal that's
right
really, really good I know is Nehal Surin, who's a chess player. So I don't think it's the same Nehal. Thing is, in professional FIFA players, I haven't heard the name Nehal. I know Charan Jodh, of course. He's like again one of the best the country has seen. And maybe because of me, I take full responsibility of not being
Yeah,
too
for
aware
sure, for
of the
sure.
FIFA esports. No, I mean, I genuinely don't know too much about FIFA esports in the country. So maybe we might have seen Nehal before, but yeah, his caliber is definitely a level above the rest. And oh my,
Again, another penalty?
that's a rugby tackle. I'm sorry, that's a rugby tackle right there.
Well, no
Yeah, that
Another
is a pen.
penalty.
a few upset players out there,
Oh,
Stuart.
this is kind of bad.
Attempt to play the ball. So penalty, yes. Yellow card, no.
A goal! Accurate from the spot.
This guy is just a demon. What is he on?
Display, and just look at that score.
I think we're just both in awe, CCV, nothing else. Like, what can you say? This is just slaughter.
I'm legitimately waiting for Muhammad versus Nehal. That's it. That's all I want to see now. Like, my life will be complete.
Gabriel Jesus.
For everything that we have seen, I think everyone deserves to see that good of a matchup. And I'm not going to lie, I think Nehal will be a favorite heading into that. But it's not a huge favorite. He'll still be someone
It out of harm's way.
who will be considered favorites, right? It's essentially
Nicely
yeah, it's
timed
kind of
tackle.
like the El Clasico of football, right? Barcelona versus Madrid. One team, depending on the situation, would be considered favorites, but
Inching
either one of
towards
them
the
could win.
interval, and
It's
it's
kind of
still
like that
home
when
advantage.
Muhammad and
Stuart
Nehal will
was
face
always
off
very
against
keen to
each
get
other.
your take.
Well, when they play like this, there's such
It'll be an
a
interesting fight too, regardless.
Finishing have been of the highest
Visions are good, and Nehal once again has the opening, opts for the dribbles. He doesn't want to go in for any shots. Back pedal and straight to the post. The strike was good, but he doesn't find a score for it.
Good skill, great contact, but not quite the accuracy.
The way he does it too.
Jesus.
Good God, man.
Messi.
Let him breathe for half a second.
Oh, marvellous
Not
defending.
even giving him a chance for that.
Easy save.
Yeah, really isn't. At this point, there's not much Harish can do as well, right? I think the worst thing is he has 10 players. Doesn't have a defender, no central back. All his other defenders have to pull his weight. And of course, that's going to leave a huge gap in the defense, and that's exactly what Nehal wanted to capitalize off of Mbappe. What a shot. Sadly misses it. Another attempt, it's going to be cleared away, and that is going to be the halftime whistle. 4-0 lead. Oh, no, that's a corner. Wait, why isn't the ref going for halftime?
And blocked for now.
They just call for it now. Okay. Yeah, so that is going to be a 4-0 halftime. Oh boy. It's going to be a long 45 minutes for Harish to stand by.
Second half underway here, and Arsenal quite simply need to lift
I'm to the
themselves.
slaughter pretty much as Fish. It's gonna be a tall ask for him to even come on back from this, but come on back against a player of Nehal's caliber,
Clears
now
the
that's
danger.
gonna be all been cleared, but still in the possession of PSG.
And Messi with teammates to play it to.
Pass. Blocked, intercepted. And yeah, there really is, for Harish, not much to do. Because it's just one of those cases where you just don't know how to counter the dribbles. You just don't know how to counter this play style. It's highly, highly aggressive. Usually the thing is, whenever I've played FIFA as well, to counter these high pressure, constant pressure play styles is play the line. Have your left back and your right backs and your left mids and your right mids, even your wingers, completely on the edge of the field, on the line. And you play with the huge crosses. You don't play constricted in the center of the field. That will essentially,
Did he just
again, the
And
constant
control, a
pressure.
big part of his game. Well, that's the
Yeah.
end of that move for now.
Nah, dude, you don't do the man like that.
Mbappe.
You just actually just did it.
No problem for now.
Good
Let's see.
God. And he's doing it again. Around the world. Or to the
Oh,
side.
it's a fake.
All
Oh,
straight
it's a
forward. He's
ball
gonna run
though.
it in.
And it doesn't even have
Oh,
to.
he
Oh,
made the
he made it
keeper
his
push
own
it in.
goal.
He made the keeper push it in.
My goodness, it's so one-sided. 5-0 in this match.
So that is that. Right now, I gotta say that. Oof, this has been amazing so far. Really, really interesting. And yeah, 5-0.
And tremendous individual skill.
Nehal is just, I mean, yeah, he's just showboating at this point. Isn't this what you wanted, Agi? You said showboat. This is like your perfect dream. Except like hitting silver in other games. That's also your dream.
Hitting silver, sure, buddy. I
I
got to the highest ranks in
Hey,
every
you
game
tell
that I
me.
play, unlike you, unlike your
Sure,
spec
sure,
game.
sure. That
Hey, your
Shut up.
Twitter is
Wait,
just
did he?
full of
Wait. We did.
What?
No, I'm sorry. Did he just own goal? Try to own goal or something. Oh no, it's
I
a
mean-
different. That is the PSG. No. Sorry, my bad. That's the PSG goal.
You could CCV is just like completely flabbergasted by everything. But that's what Nehal does to you. This guy's just on a different tier of his own. And the way that
That is true.
Harish is just being played, it's hard to watch. But then again, Harish is trying. Like he's trying to figure things out. He's adapting to the pace
He's
of it, and
broken
he has
through.
a big
Wooden guard.
opening. What? He just ran
Yes.
for it.
Offside, but correct.
Offside. That's an offside trap. Just look at it. That was a full-on trap.
Yep.
It's incredible how Nehal is able to control the flow of his team. Very few players can do it the way he does. That just goes to show how much top caliber player he actually is. For the long haul on that one. Instead, he wins the race, and Nehal's just gonna play fast game. No opportunities to Harish to showcase himself, but Harish is not really taking any of these opportunities for himself at all. He knows it's gonna be a tall ask, and it's as though he just wants to end it here.
Yeah, I think he has accepted his fate. He knows that Nihal's just he has been outmatched in this instance, and yeah, 5-0 lead. You're just never coming back from it. As sad as that is, you just can't, pretty much. So yeah, that's that. Nihal isn't even moving his players. Wait, what? He isn't even moving. Oh, don't tell me he's gonna
Giving them a
try
chance.
and give Harish the chance.
No!
Absolutely right. What a good save
He
that.
misses.
Give him a
Okay,
chance.
Harish has 11 minutes. 11 minutes to score 5 goals. I think that is possible. I think if Nehal goes
Oh,
AFK...
don't do
no.
it!
He's just
Don't do
completely-
it!
Oh
No
my
way!
God.
I warned you about this. I
Donnarumma.
warned you about this.
I know. Donnarumma's at it. Oh, he goes past one. Donnarumma.
You're
He's
kidding me,
completely
right?
out of stamina, mind you. No. Huh?
You're
No,
kidding
no.
me, right? You are
Oh my
kidding
God.
me, right?
Sanchez.
Oh,
Back
he's
to
still
Donnarumma.
doing it.
Long shot.
Was always
Oh my.
waiting. Goal
Oh.
kick.
Ah, Nehal.
Saka.
He still
What?
has, just long shoot. Just shoot. Just shoot.
Granit Xhaka. Well,
Oh, God. Oh, he's
Okay.
back.
Just... Man.
Verratti. And we are going to
Oh,
have
good
2
God.
additional minutes. Pressing high
This is what
on
you
the
needed in
help of
life,
the
right? A lot of heart attacks and
No.
a couple of misses here and there.
Just own goal at this point. John may just like walk in by himself. And that may be it. This one
Yeah,
corner,
that's very much it.
one chance for Harish to get a goal. Consolation prize. Come on. Oh, just... Oh, it's done. Oh my God. Ah, that was a
We
match.
saw a lot. We saw a lot of interesting things happen from top to bottom on this one, CCB. But good God, Nehal is just an absolute demon. The guy got his goalkeeper that far forward, and the goalkeeper didn't score. Imagine if he had the
He,
stamina of a general striker. Just imagine.
yeah, no, it's oh my god. I don't know what to say. That was just again pure masterclass from the PSG merchant. Pretty much, not much to say after that. But yeah, that concludes another matchup. I believe we'll have an update very very shortly about the next match. But for now, let's have a look at the highlights of this match because they sure are many, many minute 44. Again, that's just far too quick. Oh man, and then yet another by
It's a
Messi.
tough one. Just look at him. Just going in every single time. They're the type of things that you cannot make up. And look at the gaps that he finds in all these goals as well. The gaps that he gains. Something unnatural.
Absolutely. This was just so interesting. And yeah, the penalties as well. Not to mention, oh, I almost forgot. Yeah, Harish had 10 players. He didn't have Saliba for what, 60 minutes of the match? For two-thirds of the match, he didn't
Yep.
have a central back. So that's just, you can't even do anything after that. The fifth goal as well. And yeah, after that, Nehal basically told, you know, Harish, try your best. Sadly, it just wasn't meant to be. But yeah, that's another match done. And it seems like, yeah, Nehal just completely at it. And Muhammad as well. Muhammad's got victory against Shamwell. Nehal has won. Both these PSG players, they may face off against each other very, very soon. So that is going to be quite interesting. I'm definitely looking forward to that. But overall, yeah, I think apart from these two, any other players you think have chances of making it forward?
I don't know. It feels like Mama just
Maybe
has
Bharat.
everything under the bag.
Yeah,
Bharat,
yeah,
could be a
maybe.
long shot on that one, but I don't know. The underdogs of this story has to be Moment. He's the closest one that could get Nehal, in my personal opinion, who has a strong enough
Yeah,
foundation. Initially, I thought it was Harish, but Nehal just took that to the next level when he went up against
true.
Harish.
And I believe there's an update regarding all the other matches as well. So all the matches that are remaining right now, the the two quarterfinals, semi-finals, and the grand finals, they will be taking place off stream. I know everyone definitely want to see Muhammad against Nihal, especially myself as well. But don't fret. Make sure you are following the Esports Club on all our socials, Instagram and Twitter. Again, at the Esports Club, you can find us there. We will be posting updates and pictures from this tournament. If you live in Bangalore, definitely make sure to go to the Dell exclusive store, get some gear for yourself, for your gaming setup if you need it, and of course, participate in the Gaming Saturdays, which will be taking place hosted by Dell Alienware and Intel every single Saturday. It's pretty much in the name. But for this matchup, it's myself, CCV, and Aggressive signing off once more. If you want updates for this tournament, if you want to see the results, who won, highlights, everything, they will be posted on our socials. We'll be taking off right now. Hope you enjoyed the stream. Till then, take care and bye bye. Their stamina is a lot more depleted.